everyone, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigation Collection. Thank you so much for waiting and thank you so much for joining Stealthy Kumo. Now, yesterday I am quite early compared to before, but yeah. I think we are in the middle of the episode, so maybe? We'll see. I was reviewing the evidence just now. Not much evidence, which is kind of sus. Usually it's like 3 pages long, but yeah, let's see. Is she gonna argue with us again? I just say this changes everything. Sorry, yeah, wouldn't you? Perhaps now you admit that I like the use of use to this case more than a certain junior prosecutor anyway. I mean, I don't even know why he's here. Not fair. You're trying to steal the win. Steal the win? Steal kill? I'm doing no such thing. All I want is to uncover the truth. And if we are going to get to the bottom of what happened here, we need to work together. True. We don't need to do anything. And you do not need to know the truth. This case is none of your concern.
Objection!
What? Well, that Judge G. I think you are wrong about that. Another of your interruption, Mr. Fender. Yep, see, I was on the defense team for IS-7, so this case is very much my concern, true? As one of the pesky kids pushing the theory that the body had actually gone missing. The prosecutor at the time may have brushed us off, but you can't deny the testimony of your eyes. Or put it a little more bluntly, the prosecutor's case was rotten from the ground up. When there's been a miscarriage of justice caused by the prosecution, it's the committee's job to fix it, you know? Uh-oh. And who better to help you unpick the mess than someone who was there at the time? Unless you have an ulterior motive? She did. Oh, then she did. Okay, Judge Gabriela seems to know the fact of the IS-7 incident in some detail. In which case, I suspect she must be here on the committee's behalf. The connection to the case is noted, Mr. Fender, but I fail to see how it's concerned Mr. Ashworth. He's the son of the original defense attorney and the prodigy of the case, lead prosecutor. If that's not enough for you, He was at the trial too. I think it's just possible that he might have a little something to bring on the to the table, don't you? Very well. You may both assist in the investigation, but only if you refrain from interfering with the work of others. The winter wing is off limit for now. This room, however, is all yours. Winter wing, okay? So we can't go there. Great to hear. I mean, we already checked there, so it's fine. You keep calling her G. Just G. Why don't we bring it in to show we are all on the side of justice? Do not test me, Mr. Fender. Your permission to investigate can be revoked at any time. Duly noted, Your Honor. So we're gonna check here in the fountain room. I mean, not room, but yeah. Okay, I'll be investigating my own things. So just holla if you find something interesting. Holla. Holla? Okay. We are still unclear on two key facts. How Mr. Frost's body came to where we found it, and the source of the ubiquum. Yeah, the soap. Okay. Oh, here we go. The liquid, yes. It's also bright red in color and has a distinctive minty fragrance. Minty? Here we go. Oh, that gumshoe is not here. The body's been taken back to the lab, autopsy underway. And how's the rest of the fountain looking? Rather beautiful actually, sir. The water's crystal clear. It's kind of soothing. It's almost as if there wasn't a body floating in it not so long ago, Oh, crystal clear. Did someone just put on the body there? When there's no one here. Because there's no way it's gonna be crystal clear. The math test. This called the math test? The guy fighting the snake? Alright, are we gonna talk to her? Hello there, dearie. Still investigating away, are you? Found anything interesting? No, dearie. Oh, nothing much anyway. Silly girl. That wasn't a dearie moment. It was more of a lambkin. Sweetheart is for when you are being sympathetic, of course. The treasure is for when they are in a tease. Love is for when people... Wait, what? For people you are not that keen on. Love is for people that you're not that keen on. And petal you use when you're trying to get someone's attention. Well, I didn't realize there's so many rules. Petal? Don't even try it, Kay. Do not even try it. What's that? Selection of trophies won by Paul Halleck, a rather arty Frost. Evidently, he was a very well-respected artist. Okay. What the fuck is that on the ground? Is that a puke? I just saw that on the left. Mr. Winner was very clear that you are only allowed to investigate in this room. Okay. So I'm afraid I can't let you pass, sorry sir. It wouldn't make much difference if you did, officer. You're standing in front of the wall. Oh, but we all know a few breaks wouldn't stop you, Mr. Mouse Ashwood. You sound scared of you. Kay's gonna grow up be like her. Never get old? Is that it? What the fuck is that? From the color and the aroma, I said it's the powder of split tea? So spit it out? Tea? Okay. Is that a glass on the floor? Like someone broke the glass. and then the tea spill on the carpet. It is. And look, there's a small chunk of ceramic on it. So it's cup, probably. I guess somebody must have broke something. Probably cup or pot. I know this insignia, yeah. The PH. Okay, interesting. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you investigating? Things are progressing. I think a fuller picture of what happened is beginning to emerge. Two incidents. This case seems to have a lot of common with the incident from 18 years ago. And how? It's got a lot. Melting statue in the winter wing, and even the murder victim's body. But how did nobody ever figure out that the body had gone missing? Frost has no family apart from his son. And well, the kid kinda vanished. The kid vanished? Nobody's seen him since around the time of the incident. You guys are not worried about his kid? Gusto's son too. Him and his best pal from school both just up and disappear. What? And they were never found? Gusto's boy wasn't? Not as far as I heard, anyhow. Yes, Frost kid turned up in the end though, to collect his inheritance at some point. But yeah, with no family around, just after the incident, Frost got no funeral, no nothing. Wow. So no need for the police to release the body, and no need for anybody to find out they didn't have it. They found their fake autopsy report and nobody was any the wiser. Yeah, almost nobody. I still can't believe Mr. Von Karma would have stooped so low. You don't believe that? Okay. So sad. What the hell? No funeral, no nothing? Get out the way. What you're talking about, Larry? I'm trying to sketch the lovely Verity. He's sketching the judge, and I know it's going to be a masterpiece, so quit getting in the way. Nice. How far do you get? I just mapped out my composition, and I'm ready to go to work. Potentially, it's a little early to be declaring it a masterpiece. That's our Loris. Loris. Okay. Miss Bound tea set is laid out neatly on the serving cart. Okay, let me see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then there's one cup gone. There should be 3 cups here. From the plate. The pamphlet says the gallery is famous for its tea. Understandably so. The cup we were given was delicious. Looks like all of this stuff was designed by Mr. Frost. Interesting. In that case, I think we did better take a closer look. The teacup number does not match. So this dishware was made by R.T. Frost. It looks very fancy. Oh, it is? I'm willing to bet that this set can fetch something in the thousands of dollars. Wow. Let's not touch that. Oh. Okay. Wait. Hey, Edgy. Wait, we haven't done yet, no? What is it? You better be careful with that teapot, you hear? Why is Larry so concerned all of a sudden? Oh, did he broke it? Oh, he broke it. On a guess. I can pour you a cup if you liked. Miss Bound. Judy. Hi. I'm good, thanks. No tea for me. You two knocked yourself out. He's guilty. Thank you for the offer. Yes, why not? A quick break won't hurt. 2 cups coming right up. This smells great. Okay. It tastes even better than it smells. What type of tea is this, Mr. Ashworth? Yeah. So, okay. Miss Bound, is this the same blend you served this morning? Why, yes. Is it alright? There isn't anything wrong with it, is there? Oh no, not at all. It's just that the cup you gave me earlier had a slightly different aroma. The tea smells different. What? What changed? Really? That's odd. I used the exact same blend both times. I can't see what could account for the difference. Hey, what's the big deal? Oh, did he put something in there or something? Quit being mean with Judy's tea, will you? What's going on under your skin, Larry? Nothing. It's just rude. That's all. You didn't try to call me by the right name. It's okay. Yes, I know your name. You know what? I'm done. I'm not talking to you anymore. Well, that was childish, even for him. Wow, what happened there? Let's ask him about it later, shall we? Talking to Miss Bound is more of a priority right now. We may not have the evidence to prove that she's the culprit, but it does seem likely that the poison gas was her doing. I mean, maybe she did try to set up the winter wing and the autumn wing to look alike. Yeah, device that. A caddy containing Ceylon tea leaves. It's a well-crafted tin canister designed to prevent moisture and sunlight from damaging its content. Not a bad thing to use considering the quality of the blend Miss Bound serves. What about the plate? Oh, never mind. I can't help but notice that the tea smells different from the cup we were served this morning. There must be some reason for that. The tablecloth dark over the cart is pure white and completely spotless. And it's just waiting for me to grab it by the edge and clear my mind. Okay, I cannot stress enough how bad of an idea that would be. What's the worst can happen? Pink. Okay. I guess we check everything then. It's nothing. Bam, 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 bam. Nope. 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 Okay. Q. What do we have? Minty fragrance. Fragrance. These two? Minty. No. Okay. It's not quite right. It's okay. I only have 2 clues right now. Okay, I guess we have to talk to her. It seems the police have already removed the body. But why did the body of the victim from 18 years ago turn up in this fountain? And why wasn't it all rotten and stuff? She's questioning the logic. Did he slowly shuffle his way here? 18 years though. So it got freezed up, yeah, definitely. Did I remind you that zombies aren't real? It seems likely the body was preserved somehow. Really? Is that even possible? Anything to report? Traces of both Vtuber and Asphyxion have been detected in the fountain, so like the gas. I'm going to say they were probably carried here by the stream from the autumn wing. Stream. In addition to those 2 chemicals, there's also a large amount of sugar. Sugar? The composition of the sugar is being analyzed as we speak. There's sugar in the fountain? Where would it even have come from? Sugar? Huh? Where were you before you rejoined us here, Miss Bound? I had to go and tell a visitor we are close. Oh, and hand out a little something in apology. Was there something you wanted to talk to me about? Yes, a few things actually. Oh yeah, Kamoa, welcome. Not least of all, the fact that I think you might be the one who set the poison gas trap. The original ice sculptures melt 18 years ago, correct? How do you manage to recreate them? Oh, you know about what happened back then. In that case, you might also know I took pictures of them during the contest. I commissioned the creation of a set replicas based on those photographs for this current exhibit. But why go through the trouble of creating replicas? Mr. Frost's Zodiac series was his great unfinished masterwork. I want to see it completed at last. Or rather, recomplete. It was my fault that his original set melt in the first place after all. I see. He's not he's not amused or impressed. And is there any particular reason why the winter and autumn wing look so similar? Oh my, you really think they look alike? Perhaps I used some of the decoration from one in the other by accident? She's clearly lying. What is she saying? Oh, you think they are looking alike? Hello, yeah. Even the salt rock in the middle of the table, hello? But I don't have the evidence to prove it just yet. Shit. You're lying. You are lying. Why are you lying? I don't have the evidence? Shit. Okay. Why are you lying? Okay. He's not amused. You're hiding something. So tell me, what is it? Why are you lying again, Larry? Spit it out. Oh, come on, Kate. You know me better than that. I wasn't staring. I was struck by an idea for a picture. Now, Edgy, he was glaring. Yes, and I will keep glaring at you until you tell us what it is that you are hiding. Credit, I already told you I'm not talking to you anymore. You're talking to me right now. Bruh, I cannot. Oh my god. I mean, from now on, I'm not talking to you ever again, starting now. This is getting me nowhere. I suppose I'll have to figure out what he's hiding first before I can get the whole truth out of him. I'm not gonna talk to you, but we are talking to me right now, so what are you talking about? Not saying. I think he did probably break the glass or something. I don't know. It's I might have an idea. Yeah, I think it's the cup presenting him with the right piece of evidence. Thank you, game. Thanks for telling me. Probably this one. Would you mind taking a look at this for me, Larry? Oh, why would you show me that? Tell me, what is it about Miss Bounty said that got you so agitated? If you won't tell me, then perhaps you would prefer to explain it to Judge Gibbler. Wait, don't make me look back in front of Verity. She think I'm a sensible, cool, clean-cut guy. I don't think she think of you that way, but okay. Sure. Let your imagination go wild. I don't have to see the real me. The real low-down, dirty me. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Anyone here thinks you're particularly clean-cut, Larry? But if you don't want her to think badly of you, the best thing you can do is talk to me. Oh yeah, alright. I'll talk. Okay. Okay. What are you hiding? Enough is enough. Yeah, enough. Is this any way to treat your best friend, Edgy? Is this any way for you to treat yours by lying to him? Hiding things? I get the picture already, so stop glaring at me like that. I'll tell you everything, okay? Earlier, I thought Verity might like a cup of tea, so I went to pour one for her. But I got distracted, and my hand slipped and smashed. I broke the teapot, a priceless work of art. It's in pieces because of me. No word as this to describe how far away I saw this coming from. Ouch, you really messed this up this time, Loris. See, Edgy, everyone's gonna think less of me now. Judy, never going to forgive me for this. Crying to me won't do you any good. I think you need to apologize to Miss Brown. Oh, my teapot, I see. I'm sorry, Judy. I'm so sorry. I don't have any money, but I will paint you a portrait. I will paint you 50 portraits. Oh, I don't have any money. Please, Mr. Duke's name. Wait, she called him his pen name. Lol, it's really me who should be apologizing. How could I fail to notice that there were broken pieces of ceramic on the floors? Somebody could have been hurt here. Let me make sure they're safely disposed of. Dispose? The teapot in question was designed by Artie Frost, correct? Understanding was something you have long treasured, you must be upset. Oh, I am. But of course, all things break eventually. And as luck would have it, I have another identical teapot. It's far from the end of the world. Is she less attached to Mr. Frost's work than she used to be? It seems like she wasn't bothered by it. That's kind of weird. No emotion? I can't believe this, Judy. You're the sweetest, the kindest. Is it fake? I don't know. Yeah, this other teapot you're talking about is the one sitting on top of the cut right now, right? What do you mean? Yeah, so when I smashed the first one, I tried to hide the pieces in the bottom of the cut. And that's when I saw the other pot under there, so I took it out and basically switched the two pots. Oh! Oh, I see. Oh, it's poison, probably. Yep, and that's everything I have to tell you, GG. I'll be extra careful not to break the other one, I promise. You have no shame whatsoever, do you? I'm sorry. It's really quite alright. Thank you for being so honest. See, Edgy, isn't Judy absolute best? I trust you won't take advantage of her kindness and will make amends somehow. I share with you. Once I make it as an artist, I'm going to give her one of my paintings. Wow. Yeah, probably that's why it tastes different. Maybe inside it got mixed with the liquid. She's one of my models, after all. It's only fair. At this rate, I suspect he's likely to make more troubles than amends. Don't you think it would be better for you to keep out of her way for a long time? I will be keeping out of her way because I sketched her and others already. Her and the others? Keen to see my work, huh? Yeah, I drew a few great sketches of some ravishing beauty. Wanna see? Ravishing beauties? I wanna see them. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, your sketch. Feast your eye on this. Wow, wait a second, there's a nice drawing too. Yo, Larry. Nice fan art. What am I looking here? I told you already, ravishing beauties. There's a few of the fair faces that have caught my eye since I was here, you know? It's Verity, Judy, and somebody else. Wow, somebody else. Why do you draw them all on the same page? Well, I mean to draw the room first, just something to pass the time. And then I saw one beauty, another, and well, I just scribbled them out. Yeah, I mean like this is like a sketch page. Yeah, it makes sense. Artists do that. So these were all drawn at the different times, huh? Yeah, I guess. I think one of you too, okay? You're on different page though. Okay, so the sus part here is her. Like, why is she? What is she doing here with the clothes? Wow, you did? I'm flattered. How true to life are these sketches? Did you only draw what you actually saw? Of course. You think I draw things I can't see, like using my imagination? Nope. These are 100% true to life, right down to the exact shade of each color. So the colors are accurate. Interesting. Okay. Much as pained me to admit it, Larry may have provided me with a useful piece of evidence yet again. True. Again, like this is the second time. The sewing cut in the sketch, for example, if I compare it to the one here in the room, it's blue color, not white. So there's a clear contradiction between the two. Yep. I think a little deduction is in order. Could I borrow this page for a while, Larry? Sure thing. You want me to sign it for you? Just a page, please. Nice! Wait. This? Like, what is she doing here? I will admit it, his drawing is nice. Okay, here we go. Deduction. Wait. Blue? Blue. There's no blue cut. Deduce. Can I ask you something about your sketches, Larry? Fascinated by the work of the great Loris Dax's name. Is the composition right? Duke's name? Not exactly. It's like blue tablecloth. You painted that exactly as you saw, correct? I read it for you. Everything is exactly as I saw it. But the tablecloth on the card here in this room is white. Wow. Your head is full of crazy theories. It's simple stuff just passed you by, huh? What's that look for? Listen, just before I drew that sketch, I was in the middle of some business with a card with the tea set on it, okay? What kind of business? That's right. It was the hiding the pieces of the teapot I smashed kind. There's nothing to boast about. Anyway, I was still in the middle of cleaning it all up when Judy came out of the winter wing. I didn't want to get busted for breaking the pot, so I quickly dove out of sight. Oh. Wait, Miss Bound came out of the winter wing. Yeah, and she was pushing a cart, a different one. That's the one with the light blue tablecloth on it that I drew. And what did she do with this second serving cart? Well, I saw her wheel it into the summer wing, but I don't know what happened to it after that. When she came back out, she was pushing one of those other carts, the kind you can lift and stuff with. A leaf cart. Yeah, so I called out to her, but she just ran off and left it behind. Never had her down as the shy type, but it just goes to show, you never know. Shy. Another serving cart, and the leaf cart. Is there maybe another tea set too? We better check with Miss Bang. Oh, alright. Wait. Why is there a leaf cart? Oh, wait, I just saw it. I just saw that I can interact with it. Guess somebody must have been moving something heavy. Something heavy, like dead body, on top of the platform seems to be wet. You know, I've got a funny feeling I've seen this thing somewhere before. What? You mean like 18 years ago? Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I saw it in Frost's room. Oh, it's on the back here. He must have used it to move the ice sculptures around. It's one of those fancy numbers where you can change not only the platform height but also the angle. If you had one of these, you could move giant lumps of ice around no sweat. Leaf caught. Platform is wet. Still doesn't explain what it's doing here too. Bit of a scratcher. Head scratcher, but we should give it a thing, yeah? I mean, indeed. After all, it just might be something to do with our case. Maybe. Cute. Minty frack. Oh, switch teapots. Tea smells different. Maybe this. Nice. I suspect the difference in the aroma we notice is due to the teapots having been switched. You do? I can't see what else it could have been. The tea itself hadn't changed. Why don't we ask Miss Bound just to be sure? Miss Bound. The difference in aroma we noticed, did you think it could have been because of the different teapot? I suppose so. My cup just now had a subtle minty scent, rather like ua tea. Oh, I just remember. I made some peppermint tea in that pot only yesterday. Yesterday tea? That must be where the minty aroma coming from. Could that really be it? Could that really be it? Here, come on. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome. The tea from the teapot Larry switched in from under the cart smelled faintly of a mint. Right, Miss Bound said she used that pot to make peppermint tea yesterday. Yes, but there's something else that's been troubling me. Miss Bound seems more taken aback by switching off the teapot than breaking one. True. She didn't really seems like bothered by the breaking teapot, but the one Larry switched, she's like, well, shit, what did you do? You're right, you did expect it to be the other way around. She hides, probably, yeah. The liquid. I suspect she might have been deliberately hiding the teapot underneath the cart. But why? Here we go. One of the Rubicum Key's characteristic is minty fragrance. So what if she had been hiding some of that in the teapot? What, in the teapot? Open it. Open it. It's worth investigating, I believe. Mr. Winner, any luck finding that Ubicum? Huh? My people are searching the entire gallery, but they haven't found anything yet. And what about you? Don't tell me you know where it came from. I might have an idea. I knew it. If I can't find it, there's no chance unless what? You don't know where it came from. Yes. Where? It's Miss Bound teapot. Wow, nice piece. I like it. Yeah, this looks like fitting price for a natural born winner. It's not a prize, it's a vital piece of evidence. Oh, just evidence? Then I'll have one of the forensic people check it out. Go. Mr. Ashworth, is there some sort of problem with my teapot? Possibly. The minty fragrance we notice coming from it. I think it just might be the scent of one of the chemicals used to make the poison gas. But, Mr. Ashworth, surely you don't think I had anything to do with that? I'm afraid I do. The method used to create the gas would have required considerable preparation. Nobody would have the time or opportunity to set that up except for you. That's not strictly true. It took around a week to get Zodiac Hall ready for the exhibition. There were all kind of people coming and going through the hall during that time, Delicia for one. So you see, I'm not the only person who could have set it up at all. Miss Gone is one of our radar too. Of course, she's sus. You needn't worry about that. Yeah, so you two are sus together. And besides, I wouldn't know the first thing about making poison gas. So even if you find some vacuum in my teapot, I wouldn't have any idea what to do with it. I suppose we should see what the test results say first. Miss Baum claims she doesn't know the first thing about making poison gas. I need to find a way to prove that she's lying. I mean, Ashworth speaking. Sir, it's me. Is everything alright, detective? Everybody left the winter wing. It's just me in here now. Which means I can tell you what we found. Wow! He really shouldn't be sharing information about the investigation. But after the past week or so, I'm not about to stop him now. The exhibits in here have all been completely melted. All that's left in the display cases is some stuff in the bottom. Sorry, at the bottom, some stuff. More of it in the Taurus case than in the Gemini's case though. Describe this stuff for me if you can. It's like pure blue liquid. I had the lab run some tests just now. The sample from Taurus case had a bunch of sugar in it. But the one from the Gemini case had 3 different substances in it, which were sugar, salt and blood. What? Sugar, salt and blood? Yo, did the dead body in the Gemini piece or what? Blood? That would be insane. If they hide a dead body in the Gemini sculptor, like ice sculptor. What are salt and blood doing in the Gemini's case sample? What the fuck? I imagine whose blood could possibly be, but I'll get it tested right away, sir. It's due. I also spoke over the radio with the forensic guy walking the fountain room. He said he just got word that the sugar they found in the fountain matches the sugar in the pale blue liquid. Sugar? I see. That might well prove to be a significant development. Results. Analysis conducted on the melted contents of the Gemini case. Wait. Sugar composition matches that of sugar found in the pale blue liquid in Artie Frost's room 18 years ago. Sugar detected in the fountain water also seems to be a match. Fountain and the pale blue liquid in the room. Okay, so they are the same liquid. So probably the body is in there. We found one of those light emitting devices here in the winter wing too. There were a few of those being used in the autumn wing to disguise it as the winter wing, as I recall. It seems that the equipment from 18 years ago is more than just for show. I need to talk to Miss Scone about this. Anyhow, I better get back to it. Okay. What's that, Gummy? Seems like he has a lot to say. He did, and all of it is very useful. I'm going to prove that Miss Bound claims about who could have set it up the poison gas trap are false. I will need to talk to a certain somebody else who was here 18 years ago. certain somebody else. No. Let me check. Oh, no blood. Top of the platform is wet. Somebody used it to move something liquidy around. Yes, but the question is who and what? Wait. Who and what indeed? Miss Gone or you first? Are there 2 serving cards here in the gallery, Miss Bounce? Yes, why did you ask? A certain so-called artist showed us this sketch. I couldn't help but notice the color of the tablecloth is like blue. Like blue? I'm afraid your friend must be mistaken. I only use white tablecloth, freshly laundered and starched. Like the perfect wrinkle-free one on the card here in the fountain room, right? Exactly. If I saw so much as a blemish, I would have replaced it right away. She and Scone could be working together. Probably, yeah. I mean, look at what Scone doing right now on the bottom right. Oh, sorry, bottom left. Could the color of the tablecloth in the sketch simply be a mistake on Larry's part? No. Do you have any idea of what you might have been doing when this sketch was drawn? Let me see. I appear to be carrying out my usual duties. I'd like to ask you a little more about these duties if I may. Your card doesn't have a tea set on it. I was delivering some chocolates to the investigating officer. Oh, now I'm jealous. I love chocolate. Yeah, there's a few left over, so here you go. Okay, nice. I hope you like it. Why not? They are a little melted, but I suppose that's because they've been sitting around in her pocket. Slightly melted after being kept in her pocket. Okay. They're super sweet. I love them. I'm very glad to hear it. They may not be the prettiest, but I'm grateful for the energy boost nonetheless. Or perhaps they could do a little less sugar. It seems like they keep saying her candy or choco is more like choco. Sweet as fuck. Maybe we have to talk to Miss Scone now. Miss Scone, I'd like to ask you a few questions if I may. Oh, of course, dear, fire away. Anything for you, mousy. Wait, what? Mousy, smousy. Dear sweet little tooth decay. Not fan of tooth decay either. Okay, tell us about the various devices used to decorate the gallery exhibit. It seems to be pretty specialized items in use, like emitting devices, luminous fabric. Oh, I can tell you all about those, dearie. After I'm the one who gave them to Moody Judy. It was my way of saying sorry after I broke the rules of those 8 years ago. I bought her 4 lovely new salt lamps. 4? And I gave her the 4 pieces of luminous cloth I used for the contest. So 4 lamps and 4 clothes? Wow, that's super generous of you. Teehee. Well, us girls have to do our best, don't we? Not everybody understand, of course. They had better not be a dick at me, Delish. Dick? I told you how kind I was. I thought that was okay. Well, back when you were a dear, sweet, innocent baby boy. Baby boy, what happened to you, eh? A dear, sweet, innocent baby boy, Mr. Fender? Can't quite picture that, I have to say. So this decoration, they're all the same as the one you saw 18 years ago, correct? Yep. Salt lamps, glowing fabrics, like emitting doodads, the whole bit. Probably because Samson lost his taste, so she used to make it super sweet. True? Samson did say he liked it very much because of the sweetness, like boom in his mouth. But I wonder if that's the only reason. But I'm sure I saw another one somewhere. I'm not lying. It's in my bag somewhere. I'm sure of it. Maybe I should jog her memory with something so Miss Scone will tell us more. Oh, really? You had a piece of fabric like this in your bag, did you not, Miss Scone? Albeit a somewhat grimier one. Grimy? How rude. You won't get people to cooperate with your little investigation like that, young man. Shall I call it a dish towel then? Perhaps you used to wipe out some sort of spillage? Spillage? I probably shouldn't have told you that. What? There's a piece of highly specialized luminous cloth. Okay, poison gas. How might someone learn to make the poison gas that was used in the attack? Any ideas? Pharmacists who ever handled infesticide ultra would know, for a start. After it says right on the label, do not mix the product containing Ubicum ever. But what about a layperson? It's unlikely they didn't know, wouldn't you say? I suppose so, yes. You're not unless they had a nose through the ultimate cookbook anyway. The prize from the contest 18 years ago. The recipe for making infesticide ultra, along that not mixing with Ubicum bit, is in there, you know. So you are familiar with the contents of the book. Oh yes, dear, I know inside out. Because I work for the Tangaroa group, you see. You are the company behind Cold Killer X. I'm sure you have heard of it. Fight back with sniffers and sneeze with ease, apparently. After Sammy Pooper was found guilty, the company took custody of the book. But they only grant their most trusted people access to it, of course. Which means Miss Scone is one of these elites, I suppose. Why didn't you want me to know you had a piece of luminous cloth in your bag? Oh, well, I suppose there's no point hiding it now, is there? If you must know, I fished it out of the fountain. It was right before they called me into the autumn wing. So Larry's sketch of Miss Scone is of when she was trying to retrieve the cloth. At first I thought it was one of the ones I did given Moody Judy. One of the 4 you did given to the gallery, correct? Exactly. But all 4 were being used in the autumn wing, weren't they? True. 2 hiked the lake and 2 hiked the case. So I realized he must be the one that went missing all those years ago. Huh? The one with the dead body? I already had my infesticide ultra pinch and used to make poison gas. If one of my clothes turned out to have been used in some sort of dastardly deeds too, well, I was going to look guilty as sin, wasn't I? So I keep it hidden in my bag and hope for the best. I see. Oh, does it feel good to get it off my chest though? Stress is no good for complexion. So the clothes that disappeared 18 years ago, the one that the victim was wrapped in, just happened to reappear in the fountain at the same time as the body. Okay. Wait, I can talk to her. Wait, let me turn on the fan. It's so hot. Okay. It's the Ashworth Association. With such character will be interest to the committee too, of course. Go ahead and report me to your stupid committee. I'll be the toast of the TV community. It looks like Judge Gila will have to tank up some new threats if she wants to intimidate. Intimidate? Okay. What about you? In my way. I do actually. I'm not going anywhere. You just have to go around me. You just thought you might want to move to a better spot, that's all. What better spot? I demand you to show it to me at once. Is that really all it takes to make you do whatever we want? That's funny. Bam, we done talk to him. We done talk to you. We done talk to... Oh, wait. Oh, we can't go in. Spring wing. Tell me, Fender, what kind of person is Miss Bound? Huh? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you have got a thing for her, Master. I do not. Chill, I'm just yanking your chain. Anyway, what can I say about Jules? Well, she's a real brave trooper for one. What else do you call somebody who waits around for 18 years? Like she has for Samson. Even after his extended family kicked her out of this place. They threw her out. Yep, Jules wasn't technically part of the family, so there was nothing she could do. She had nothing, nobody, and no job after Samson took the fall. So she had no choice but to take what he did taught her and make her own way in the showbiz. She's retired from all that now too. Yes, why did she retire? She finally made enough to buy the old place back. She even got the ultimate cookbook back from the Tangaroa group after they basically stole it. Guess this place and everything to do with it was all she ever cared for. So she just wanted it back, all of it. Fender seems very sympathetic to Miss Bound's plight, but from a less charitable perspective, she has, in a way, taken everything of Mr. Tangaroa's for herself. Wait, what? But from a less charitable perspective, she has in a way taken everything of Mr. Tangaroa's for herself. I don't know. Interesting way of like looking at this. I mean, true in a way, she owns everything right now. This building, everything. I don't know. Nice music. Okay. Wait, are we not done yet? What do I have to show? Oh, maybe Q? Maybe I missed something here? Q. Oh, here? Bound recover the house and the ultimate cookbook for Tangaro's sake. The ultimate cookbook contains instructions for creating the poison gas. Oh. Oh, shit. So she knows. The ultimate cookbook contains instructions on how to create the poison gas. And the current owner of that book is none other than Miss Judy Bound. No way, you mean... I'm afraid I do. Miss Bound would have been perfectly capable of setting up the gas trap. Finally, we can prove that she's been lying to us. Actually. True? She got the knowledge. And that's that. All that's left now is to await the result of the test on the teapot. To be continued. Oh shit, there's more. Probably like... Yeah. Later investigate. Oh, it's later? Okay. Judy Bound's testimony part 1. Here we go. The test result has just come in, sir. Traces of ubiquum were found in the teapot. There were. Just like Mr. Ashworth said. Curse you, you better not think this means you beat me. You really need to drop this obsession with coming in first, Mr. Winner. We are all at the same side here, remember? We are trying to get the truth. What? But first is the best. Everybody knows it's better to be the winner than a loser. There's really no way for a prosecutor to think. Not a successful one anyway. What? But Enough. Mr. Ashworth, yes? Please refrain from taunting the boy. Ignore him, Eustace. He's not worthy of your attention. But Gabriel. Oh, alright. What the fuck? An interesting relationship you two have, huh? Why don't I take care of things here for now? In the meantime, you can perform the far more important task of going and checking on the victim. Yeah, good idea. I'll be right back. Excellent. We shall see you shortly then. Mr. Winnow's annoying but totally harmless. Judge Gabriel, on the other hand. Miss Bound, perhaps you could explain why traces of ubiquum were found in your teapot. I had no idea there was anything like that in there. Perhaps it's one of the ingredients in the dishwashing soap I use. So you're telling the court that you did not intentionally put ubiquum in the teapot? Yes, exactly. Why would I? Until today, I have no idea it could even be used to make poison gas. No way, she knows. Objection! You're a trained actress, are you not, Miss Bound? I'd have thought you would be more convincing liar. What do you mean? You have access to the ultimate cookbook, correct? A book that just happened to contain instructions on how to create the poison gas used in the attack. Meaning, it's perfectly possible for you to know exactly how to make it. You're very well informed, Mr. Ashworth. Miss Bound. Is what Mr. Ashworth said true? The book does contain information on how to make the poison gas, yes. But the fact that I have seen it doesn't make me guilty. Can I ask exactly how the gas was triggered? The victim used a blowtorch to hit the lid of one of the display cases, thereby melting the ubiquum. Hehehe, I see. Hehehe. But he locked himself in the room too, didn't he? Surely that and the fact that he triggered it himself. Wouldn't it point to it being a suicide attempt? Suicide attempt? So she's not willing to admit to anything. Furthermore, where would I have gotten hold of the infesticide ultra? I don't know. Perhaps you stole it? I don't know. You know, I did bump into Moody Judy a week or so ago. And that very evening I noticed my infesticide ultra had gone missing. Judy, surely you didn't. Delisha, You carry your bag of pharmaceuticals with you everywhere, don't you? There would have been any number of opportunities for someone other than myself to steal it from you. That's true, and I don't have any hard evidence that it definitely was Miss Bound who stole it. Juice, it's clearly something you are not telling us. Why don't you just come clean, We all know you did never hurt somebody for no reason, so... Not you too? You think I'm guilty as well, Mr. Fender? Can you blame me? We have got one ring disguised as another, a gas trap in one of the display cases. And you are the proprietor of the establishment. It's looking a lot like you did it, kiddo. Kiddo? You call her kiddo? You have got this all wrong. You have to remember, the gallery doesn't have any security camera, nor any security personnel. If some ill-intentioned person or other wanted to get in undetected, I don't think they'd have much of a problem. If we got more careful, true. And I don't think she's joking. And actually, it seems like Mr. Gusto did in fact enter the gallery before it opened. Sheesh. Julie's one tough cookie. She's not budging an inch. Maybe it's time to rock a little tonic. Gregory taught me back in the day. Hear me out. Everything connected to what happened 18 years back, yeah? And since we are not getting anywhere by focusing only on the here and now, maybe we ought to approach this different angle and look for the past. To the past for clues instead. A turnabout in thinking. Tinkertron. I was just involved in what happened back then. According to Miss Brown, it was because of her that Mr. Frost's flavored ice sculptures melt. And yet his sculptures are here in the display at this very gallery today. Is it possible that she stole them? Thank you, Fender. I think I know what I need to ask Miss Brown now. Then thank your pops. Now take it away, Mousy. I will grab the popcorn. Miss Brown, you say that you were the one who caused Mr. Frost's creation to melt 18 years ago, correct? I'm afraid so. I was so young and foolish. And it was a terrible accident. Sorry, incident, whatever. And yet, what you did allow you to open this exhibit, you know? What do you mean? Yes, what do you mean, Mr. Ashworth? If you're going to ask such questions, perhaps the formal testimony from Miss Brown might be the best. Perhaps. About why Miss Brown decided to dedicate this space to Mr. Frost's work. Very well. I'll do whatever it takes to prove that I'm innocent. Then please. Why the woman in this game so funny? The ladies. Hello? Hey yo, they're all sus. 18 years, but long last, I was finally able to buy Samson's home back a little while ago. But a place like this is expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn into an art gallery. To the end, I collect as many Paul Hillick pieces as I could from around the world. Because, if I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to open space dedicated to his work. How wonderful that it is you were able to fulfill your dream. Well, Mr. Ashworth, everything seems entirely above board to me. George Gavler, that was simply the witness' preliminary statement. As you surely know, the value of that testimony cannot be evaluated without the due cross-examination. Okay, very well. It took 18 years. place like this expensive. To that, I collect as many around the world. Dream. Wait. Maybe I have to press her statement. I don't think there's any contradiction. I don't think so. Expensive. Okay, let me press this.
Hold it!
18 years. This home, this place, such memories abound. I couldn't stand to lose what I have found. Wow. Samson, I did what I had to do to see that home was waiting for you. How does she make it look so easy? Continue testimony. Alright. Place. Art gallery. Collect. Okay.
Hold it!
Holy. That was Mr. Frost's pen name or something. Yeah, he adopted it while he was working as a sculptor in France. I see. I'm curious about some of the pieces in your collection more specifically. How you were able to acquire Taurus and Gemini sculptures. It was my understanding that Mr. Frost died before he could complete them. Yes, I was able to create replicas for the Winter Wing based on the photo of the sculptures he made. Really? Perhaps you could go into some detail on that? Because if I'm honest, it's always open. I was able to create replicas for the Winter Wing based on the photo and sculptures he made. How do you make though? You didn't explain. Gemini, Taurus. Winter Wing. Winter Wing. Did I press it or?
Hold it!
Sugar composition measures that of sugar found in the pale blue liquid in an RT Frost room 18 years ago. So maybe this one, like the show this thing about the sugar. So it means contradict that she didn't make it. This is from 18 years ago. Okay, yeah. I was like, wait. I feel like I have to present something. You can't tell what sugar it is just from the photo. True. Nice. I forgot I have that. I was like, wait a second. I swear to God I have evidence that can show that the ice is from 18 years ago. No, okay, so this is a hint from Ashworth. No, the sculptures in question were definitely not replicas, which means Miss Bound is lying. Yeah, okay. Alright. Nice. One replicas, they are very one from the 18 years ago. Okay, I know. I need to show her that I'm aware of that. Okay. Alright, Ashworth, I get it. Present. Yeah.
Objection!
18 years ago. Nice. I'm afraid you run out of road, Miss Bound. You can lie all you like, but you can't deny the results of the test conducted on the sculpture remains. And those tests leave no room for ambiguity. Ambiguity? What you had on display weren't replicas, they were the very statue Mr. Frost carved 18 years ago. So she stole them. Oh, I can probably help to explain how they work it out, if you like, dear. It's the sugar, you see? You might think sugar is sugar, but the composition is actually very unique. You could probably recreate statues, but the sweet secret of the chemical makeup, no chance. Thank you, Miss Gaunt. Don't recall asking for her help, but still, yeah. Really simply, the statue didn't disappear back then because they are melted. They disappeared because you spirited them away. Spirited away and kept them hidden for these 18 years long. Wow, what the fuck? Then is she the killer? I don't get it. Why would she go such a length to stage all this? She kept a pair of flavor ice sculptures around somewhere for all the time, yeah. Even a dead body, I think. It's not the most out there idea in the world, assuming you had a big enough icebox.
Overruled.
Quiet, all of you. Miss Bound, have you anything to say in your defense? So you have already learned that much. Should I take that to mean you admit to having hidden the flavor ice sculptures in question? No, I admit no such thing. You haven't proven I was the one who took those statues away. And you won't, because it would have been impossible for me to do so in the first place. The police were already here when they disappeared. How could I have done it without them noticing? How indeed? I don't yet know exactly how you did it, but I'm far from ready to say that it was impossible for you to have stolen them away. You're a very persistent man, aren't you, Mr. Ashworth? I am indeed. And I won't stop until I get the truth. Holy shit. I see. Then I better tell you exactly what I did that day 18 years ago. Now I think about it, no one actually questioned her what she did. Except for Ashworth Dell, and she said like, I took photo, this is. The whole time before judging began, I was waiting upstairs in our living area on standby. Okay. During the judging, I had to go change the camera's film cartridges for Samsung. Okay, I remember this. But before I could take the camera back to Samsung, I discovered Mr. Frost's body. Okay. Later around, when your father arrived, I began to make the rounds and serve tea to everybody's present. That was when I saw Mr. Gusto entering Mr. Frost's room. What? And those were my movements on the day it all happened. I hardly see how you can take issue with any of that. It's for us to decide, Miss Bound. Wow. Are you saying that there's contradiction in the story, Mr. Ashworth? And more focus on proving the fact that she did indeed steal those statues. The question is when she would have had the opportunity to do so. If I can pinpoint that, I might be able to prove what exactly she got up to. I don't know. I was waiting upstairs in the living room Dimmer dodging, I had to go change. Okay, I know. Before I could take the camera back, Samsung, I discover.
Hold it!
Let me just press. Unless the first one I have to press as well. We'll see. I heard the sound of something collapsing. Yes. And Mr. Tangara was still in Mr. Gusto's room when you found the body. Yes, I'm fairly sure that was the case. He was judging each room in order, he liked to take his time. So the point at which she discovered Mr. Frost's body? Was this the moment when Miss Bounce stole the sculpture? Huh? I don't know. Maybe not, she screamed, no? She screamed, then she can't stole it. Maybe? But how would I have done that? So wrong, yeah. Wrong! Shit! Yeah, it's fine. Looks like I got it wrong. My apologies. Oh, okay, so we have to check, we have to guess which time she stole the sculptures. Okay. When your father arrived, I began to make rounds. Okay, press. Okay.
Hold it!
Just as you did today. Yes, I went around and offered everyone's working on the investigation a cup of tea. Present company included, I remember it well. You were here, there, upstairs, downstairs, everywhere with that little cut of yours. Interesting. And did anything strike you as strange around that time? Gregory was singing praises of Judy's tea, and I think you mentioned his saucer was cold. His saucer was cold. His saucer was cold? Wait, I can't remember. I think he did mention that, and then he's like, oh, maybe she's been busy with the thing. I don't know. Oh, really? I'm just pressing. I believe this was when you stole the sculpture. I had to contradict you, unless I'm wrong again. The fountain room was full of witnesses at that point, Mr. Fender included. I'm suggesting that I somehow got the sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room, right under everyone's nose. That is precisely what I'm suggesting. What? Really? Miss Bounce stole those ice sculptures, and she did by hiding them. That down there? There? Here? Yeah. That's why it's cold?
Take that!
Really? That's why the cups are cold at the tea. My father and Fender had no idea one of the sculptures were mere inches away from them. Because it wasn't just a tea set you were pushing around, Miss Bounce, but hidden ice sculpture in a glass case. Wow.
Overruled.
Surely such a thing would have been impossible. How would a case of that size fit on a serving cart? It would have been spotted immediately.
Objection!
Who said anything about serving cart? I'm not sure if I follow. It's the leaf cart. Are you suggesting she use? What are you suggesting she use instead? I'm suggesting that Miss Brown used this to transport the sculptures. This leaf cart.
Take that!
This is. Yeah, the leaf cart is here. The cart that Miss Brown used to move the flavor ice sculptures out of Mr. Frost's room 18 years ago. And it would appear that the very same card is still here with us in this fountain room. We originally bought it for the use of the contest, in the contest. Are you saying that Miss Brown loaded Mr. Frost's sculptures onto this card and carried them off? I am. Oh, as you can imagine, all one would need to do is lay a case on the side and tablecloth. It did look exactly like a normal serving cart, thus allowing her to move the sculptures around freely. Can it be? Holy moly, of course! That's right! Those saucers were chilly! They were so cold, they were sitting on top of the big block of ice. Juice, how could you? Impressive. Oh! Then again, you are Mr. Gregory Ashworth's son. I should expect no less. There isn't a scrap of evidence that I stole the sculptures all those years ago now. And yet, I knew no matter what I say or did, I'd always be under cloud of suspicion. So you admit it. You admit that you stole them from Mr. Frost's room. Yes, I do. I took those sculptures and their glass cases out of that room 18 years ago. As Mr. Ashworth correctly deduced, I did dress up the leaf cart as a serving cart to do it, and slip in and out of Mr. Frost's room while I was going around serving tea to everybody. In the end, I did remove not only the sculptures but the flavor ice zodiac block as well. Zodiac block? I feel like I've seen them for myself before. There's a block of ice display here. It must be incredibly heavy, though it may not. What with it being hollow on the inside? Hollow. If Winter Wing really is an exact replica of Mr. Frost's room 18 years ago, then even though my father never saw them because they already melted, the Zodiac block must have been in the victim's room back then as well. When I had finished moving 2 ice sculptures and the 2 Zodiac block out, I took 2 fresh empty cases to Mr. Frost's room and put them where the original 2 had been. The only sculptures that had been kept in the glass cases. So wait, what? Only the sculptures had been kept in the glass cases, you see, to prevent them from being damaged. Wow, can't read. The blocks were a little more robust, so they had been displayed as it is. As stated in the contest rule, we were responsible for providing all display materials, including the cases. Meaning it would have been easy for her to prepare those empty spares she'd swap in. Mr. Frost's room contained quite a few other flavor ice work in progress. I figure if I melt them down somehow, the resulting powder will look like it came from the sculptures. And that's how the sculptures from 18 years ago came to be in the Winter Wing today. I have to say, Mr. Ashworth, that's quite the confession. Indeed. And I think she offered it so willingly because she knows there's nothing you can do with it. That's all I have to tell you. However, despite everything I've shared, you can't charge me with anything now, can you? What? How do you figure that? I would have thought you might know at least this much, given we are at the crime scene. I suggest you memorize the statute of the limitation outlined in this book. So it's like, we can't charge her, simply put, okay? Prosecutor only have certain amount of time within which they can put a suspect on trial for given crime. Oh my god, I can't read. Let me check. Theft 7 years from the date of crime. Separate time frames apply with regards to claim for damage. 15 years from the date of the crime. The statute is suspended. Should be the suspect flee to a foreign country. The statute is suspended from the time of any accomplice indictment to the end of their trial. What? Okay. But it's like, yeah, 18 years already, so... Shit. Oh, I just read this. So it's different for every crime. Murder 15 years, theft 7 years. Yes, Miss Brown stole the ice sculptures 18 years ago. So it's too late to have her arrested for that crime. I don't believe it. Theft is a serious matter, especially when it involves the removal of evidence from a crime scene. However, as you yourself just pointed out, Miss Bound can no longer be prosecuted for a crime, rendering your revelation rather pointless. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Ashworth? Revelation? I wouldn't be so sure about that. For you see, the theft in the ice sculptures isn't my principal interest here. I find the body that reappeared 18 years after the theft to be considerably more interest. Are you suggesting that I also hit Mr. Frost's body? I mean, only you can do it, no? But how do you keep a body hidden for 18 years without anybody finding it? By hiding it in a very unusual way. Oh, now this is interesting. Are you telling me that you know where the body has been all this time, Mr. Ashworth? It's not such a big leap if you think about what Miss Bound has told us already. Let's just say it wasn't flavor ice that she removed from Mr. Frost's room back then. Very well. If you are confident about this claim, let us put it to the test. I think it's the ice. Ice. Don't know which one though.
Take that!
A photograph of Mr. Frost's work. And of the victim's body, Your Honor. You will have to forgive me, but I don't see what you mean. Where exactly is in this photograph Mr. Frost's body? Oh my god. I mean, I don't know. I'll guess though. The victim's body is hiding right here. Hiding her right here?
Take that!
The Gemini sculptures. Yes. It may look like a sculpture at first glance, but in fact, Mr. Frost's corpse. No? What? Surely you can't be serious. I don't see anything in the photographs to support such a wild claim.
Objection!
Because a certain piece of evidence was used to hide the body in plain sight. And what piece of evidence might that be? The court demands you to present what it was used to conceal the body? Wait. Maybe this?
Take that!
Maybe? No, shit. I don't know. It seems to me unlikely. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Let me say. I don't know which one. Wait. The blue cloth, maybe? Let's try.
Take that!
Oh, okay. I mean, okay. So, Miss Scone says she lent 4 clothes. And then there's one extra. That's why Mr. Ashboy is like, what? There's one extra. So it's gonna be the original. Ah, that body. Okay, I remember now. Yes, when it's made to glow in just the right way, it's so visually convincing. You like make mistake for eyes. Wait, isn't that right, Miss Scone? Oh yes, dear, but you can make it look like about anything really, even blazing fire. And the right shade of blue when you look like eyes, yes.
Overruled.
Exactly, in fact. Is it not the case that a certain special device is needed to generate this color tone.
Objection!
And if you would care to take another look at the photograph of the winter wing, Your Honor, you notice there's a small box connected to the bottom of the Gemini. Oh, that's why it's this. I was like, which one? I don't know. It makes sense, it's this one. That's the very light emitting devices in question. Detective Gumshoe even confirmed its presence. In fact, this particular device went missing 18 years ago. Back then, there was no doubt firmly connected to the cloth inside the display case, which means Miss Bound had no choice but to take it with her when she removed the sculptures. So you see, it is cool, and the light-emitting device were being used to create the illusion that Mr. Frost's body was, in fact, a statue carved from ice. Wait. So you are telling me this is the dead body? Huh? I don't know. Yo, that's crazy. That's Mr. Frost? Oh my god. Wait, so you're telling me that when we took that photo of us in the winter wing, yes, we were standing right in front of the body. What the fuck? That's crazy. What the? Oh, hell no. But the body and the cloth were both recovered from the fountain. Why would they have found them if the body was supposed to be in the winter wing disguised as a sculpture?
Objection!
Because there would have been no mystery as to how the body had been hidden if we had found it as it is. Miss Bound needed to remove Mr. Frost from the winter wing in order to throw us off the sand.
Overruled!
Ridiculous, I don't recall her sneaking around behind our backs to throw a body in the fountain. No, and she didn't need to because she had another method at her disposal. Her trusty leaf cart. The same cart that had proved so useful in executing her original theft. I believe she wheeled the body into one of the other wings and floated it down the stream to the fountain. Oh my god, true. The frozen body, being quite solid, probably got stuck somewhere along the way. Which is why only the cloth appeared at first. The cloth Miss Scone discovered. And then the body followed afterwards once it had thawed enough. Oh my god, it's an ingenious theory, Mr. Ashworth. But can you prove that it was me? It seems a little unfair to expect me to accept your accusation without proof, don't you think? Uh-oh. What about an eyewitness? So do you think someone might have spotted her when she was moving the body? As a matter of fact, I do. Wait. Maybe this. This is the body. What the fuck? I don't know. That's funny. Uh-oh. Wait, is it gold color? Oh, I don't know if it's gold color, but I don't know. Wow. And the contradiction in the piece of evidence I was provided will shed light on exactly how Miss Bound moved the body as well. Well, Mr. Ashworth, do you have any evidence to support your allegation? Ah, safe. Let me say. I don't know, but we'll see. Of course, I have a piece of very compelling proof right here. Then please present it to the court. What evidence do you have that proves Miss Bound act as you claim? I'm just...
Take that!
am I wrong? Oh, more drawings. And that's me. Is she happy? Yes. Mr. Boss drew sketches of people as they passed through the fountain room. But what I'm interested in is the cart we see here. Miss Bound's serving cart. What about it? Why is she like pushing cart with like sweets on it? She's using the same trick she used 18 years ago. We know that Miss Brown was busy moving Mr. Frost's body when this picture was being drawn. If I may, I don't see Mr. Frost's body anywhere in the sketch. All I can see is me delivering chocolates to everyone. Really, then allow me to direct your attention to the color of the tablecloth of Miss Brown. I originally thought that Mr. Buzz had made an error, but he assured me that couldn't possibly be the case. The tablecloth appears to be light blue. Yes, a shade of tablecloth that Miss Brown doesn't seem to own. The clothes only appear to be light blue due to the body hiding just underneath. What? But the shape of the cut is perfectly rectangular, just as one would expect. Surely it was immediately obvious if the tablecloth was being draped directly over the body.
Objection!
Not if the body had been placed inside one of the hollow zodiac block in the winter wing. Place one of those on the leaf carts. It did easily pass muster as a regular serving cart, wouldn't you agree? It's bound. Surely now you must admit that it was you who moved the body, just as you did 18 years ago. I didn't expect you to deduce all that from a single simple sketch. But that sketch alone isn't really enough to prove your theory, is it? You needn't worry about on that front. My case doesn't rest solely on Mr. Buzz's artwork. Once you had disposed the body, your serving cart became simply leaf cart once more. Which is exactly we discovered here in the fountain room. And without serving carts, you had to find some place to put your chocolate. My chocolate, the one I'm handing out? As we saw in the sketch, you had originally placed them on top of the cart. But the chocolate you gave us from your pocket. Mine was half melted. It was still super sweet and tasty though. Why do you suddenly feel the need to put the chocolates in your pocket, Miss Brown? It was because you no longer had the serving cart to put them on, that's why. You have to explain what Miss Brown did with chocolate and the leaf cart. And what about the tablecloth? Where did it go? Indeed, if stashing the chocolates in her pocket was the only solution she could think of, I doubt Miss Brown had the time to dispose of the entire tablecloth. You have answer for me? Miss Brown didn't hide or dispose the tablecloth, Your Honor. In fact, it's right here in front of us. Where exactly is the tablecloth Miss Brown used to hide the body? A Miss Brown person in the fountain? Not in this room? I thought Miss Gone got it. The pharmacist or whatever. What? Not in this room? Miss Brown has a tablecloth on her person in plain view. Plain view? Her headscarf? Miss Brown. It's the cloth around your waist, isn't it? What? And given the zodiac blocks weren't kept in glass cases, that cloth would have been in direct contact with the eyes. All we would need to do is confirm my theories to test the cloth for traces of sugar in Mr. Frost's work. The game is ours, Miss Brown. It's time to come clean. It's not half cloth, but it's the waist cloth. What? It's still on her body. That's insane. You wouldn't need to test the tablecloth. What? Everything you say is true. I stole Delicious Infesticide Ultra. I moved Mr. Frost's body. Oh, what the hell? It was me. It was all me. Uh-huh. I made a severe lapse of judgment, yes. So, it was that one. I see. Delicia, I'm so sorry. Okay. Last week, I went into your bag and I took it. And then, I put in his pocket, hoping to make it look like he had tried to do himself in. I also make sure to leave no fingerprint but yours, just in case the police suspect foul play. Judy, you, oh gosh. But Jules, why? Weren't we supposed to be on the same side? All fighting together to free Samson? We were, but I couldn't afford to get arrested, not yet. Not until I finally proven that Samson is innocent. I always planned to give myself up in the end, I swear. By what? I know it's easy to say that now, but why do it this way though? It's not like you. I'm sorry, Mr. Fender. I caused you so much trouble. I've been guilty party all along, ever since that 18 years ago. That day. Are you trying to tell us that the true culprit in the IS-7 incident was you? I committed a terrible crime. I took those sculptures and I stole them for purely selfish reason. The moment Mr. Frost died, they became more than mere entries in confectionery contests. They became final work of Samson's favorite artist. Oh. I couldn't allow them just melt away, not before he came home. What? And that mean I couldn't let anybody near them, not even the police. So I hid them. I knew it was wrong, but I just had to put them in cold storage room for safekeeping. But what I had actually done was far worse than anything I could have possibly imagined. Because who would have thought that Mr. Frost's body itself was posing as one of the sculptures? So she didn't know about the body when she stole the sculptures? Samson is a kind man, a saint. He could never kill anybody, never. And yet because of what I did, the police never found the Mr. Frost body and Samson was found guilty. So she didn't kill and place the body in the sculpture? What? After all he had done for me, he was my family, the only family I ever had. He was the most important person in the entire world to me. And I... Judy. After his conviction, I was forced out of our home. I was finally able to return only a few days ago, and when I did, I went to cold storage room to check up on the sculptures, and when I saw it, Mr. Frost's body. He had been there the whole time. Of course, by that point, the statute of limitation had expired. So I did what I did today. Because it was the only way I could think of to make things right. It seems I've misunderstood her intention. Everything she done really has been all for Mr. Tangaroa's sake. Hey, what do you think about Mr. Ashworth? Something been puzzling me? Why did Miss Bound use poison gas? Why not a more reliable method? And why disguise the autumn wing as the winter wing? The only reason I can think of is to confuse someone who was here 18 years ago. Yeah, I wonder why she had that in mind. What she had in mind. If she was trying to prove Mr. Tangaroa is innocent? Miss Bound's ultimate goal must be to find the true killer. Could she have been trying to discover the identity of the true culprit? Miss Bound, your ultimate aim was to see Mr. Tangaroa clear of all charges, correct? And to that end, you had to expose the real killer. and have the police to find the body from 18 years ago. Is my understanding of your intention correct? Yeah, maybe it's Mr. Gusto that did it. The guy that went to Zhengfa. Exhibiting the sculpture was sure to force the killer to return to the crime scene. After all, they were the only person apart from you who knew that the body was hidden in the icework. So they would have freaked out thinking the body was about to discover and came running, yeah? True? Oh! So she tried to lure the real killer. Oh, so that's why Gusto tried to open the fucking lid. Because he was panicking. The dead body is in there. Oh my god, wait, it makes sense. Exactly, but Miss Bound ran the risk that the killer might successfully cover their tracks this time. In the worst case scenario, they might even have been able to remove Mr. Frost's body from the scene. So how could she lure the true killer into revealing themselves without putting a vital evidence at risk? Oh, I see what you're getting at. You're saying that that's why the autumn wing was all winter wingy. I am. You were betting on one thing, Miss Baum, weren't you? That whoever opened the Pisces, whatever. You had so carefully disguised as a Gemini case would be the real perpetrator of the IS-7 incident. But that would mean the real killer was...
Overruled.
Enough, not another word. Do you realize the implication of what you were saying, Mr. Ashworth? Are you prepared to stand behind the accusation you're clearly about to make? Miss Bounce set a trap for Mr. Frost Killer, meaning that whoever found themselves caught in that trap is highly likely to be guilty party. But I lack of the evidence to support such assertion. To accuse someone without any evidence is not to be done so lightly, so should I really go ahead and make my accusation and name Mr. Frost nonetheless? I don't have evidence, so I can't, no? Wait, let me check again my thing. I don't think I have. Wait, by victim. We have this, but this is not evidence to kill. Finger. Mark. Sugar. Wait. I don't think so. I don't know. Let me click that. Maybe I should investigate further. Try to uncover the evidence I lacked. And if I don't act now, I may not be allowed to investigate this case again. And I refused. Oh, so I don't have a choice now? That caused 18 years of misery already. It's time to put it... Bruh! Why do you confuse me with choices when there's no choices? Because this is the case I'm alone must solve. Lol. My ultimate goal is to see the truth exposed. To that I need to seize the moment. Fine! Go! Could his blood in there too? Not just the victim blood. Probably. I know exactly who is to blame. Oh, we just accused? We don't have to like show evidence? Okay, fine.
Take that!
Gusto. The victim of the poison gas attack is the perpetrator behind the IS-7 incident. Custody! Mr. Gusto. Miss Bound. As we have established, you knew that the opening of the gallery would lure in the real culprit. And you set up the poison gas trap in order to catch them. Do you dispute the fact so far? You are a very impressive man, Mr. Ashworth, just like your father. And of course, you are absolutely right. Then perhaps you could tell us exactly what happened in your own words. Of course, I have nothing to hide anymore. So I might as well tell you everything. As you say, I set a trap here in the gallery to try and catch Mr. Frost Killer. But before it opened, I made sure that the door to the autumn wing was the only one that was unlocked. When opening time, I went around to unlock the doors of various rooms and found that autumn wing had been locked from the inside. The killer is on the other side of the door. The thought, well, He frightens me. And then she simply walked away, leaving him to fall victim to a poison gas trap. And I heard that Mr. Coaster was being treated for gas inhalation. That's when I knew he was the murderer. All that left was for the police to find Mr. Frost's body. Oh, that's why she let the body defrost. I see. Samson would have finally proven innocent. At least that's what my plan. That was my plan. Jules, why didn't you tell me? You know I'm always here for you, right? We could have found another way. It didn't have to be like this. Thank you, Mr. Fender. You've been so very kind to me all these years. I am the one who created this mess, so it was up to me to try and clean it up. I didn't care what it took, as long as I could get Samson out of that awful place. Judy. 18 years ago, the police managed to cover up the fact that Mr. Frost's body had gone missing. If I ran to them now and said it had reappeared, I was afraid they might have tried to cover things up again. So I worked to set off a very public incident here, in the gallery in front of as many witnesses as possible. Oh, she's smart though. She's smart, yeah. So, like, people will be shocked seeing the dead body and seeing there's like gas poison going on. I'm so sorry, Judy. You, Samson, Gregory, I let you all down. Bender, this can't be easy for him. The plan makes sense. Now I'm the one who should be apologizing. Mr. Ashworth, Mr. Fender, I hope one day you can forgive me. Whatever punishment I have to face, I'm ready to accept it. But please, if I may ask one thing of you, is that you simply must clear Samson's name. The way the truth of these past 18 years had come to light was unexpected, to say the least. And yet, it had only set us down a path towards even more shocking end. Okay, right now it all makes sense. Wait, there's more? We have to talk to Gusto, is that it? Okay. Miss Bound, are you feeling a little calmer now? Yes. Good. Then allow me to get to the point. Let me get to the point. Regardless of your intention, you broke the law. Yes, I understand. Nevertheless, I understand that you did what you did in order to prove Mr. Tangaro's innocent. Therefore, if the real culprit really is someone else, then we have a duty to investigate the case. What? There's nothing to suggest that anything nefarious took place in the official IS-7 incident record. And right now, there's nothing to suggest that we should take Miss Bound at her word either. So our first of business should be arrest the culprit of the case before us, Miss Bound herself.
Objection!
Official record can always be trusted, Judge Gavler. Especially since there are those prosecutors who would think of nothing, who think nothing of twisting the fact.
Overruled!
Are you suggesting that committee at the time overlooked just such a prosecutor? I mean, it's one karma, so that's for you and your people to figure out. However, it is a fact that the autopsy report was faked, seeing as Mr. Frost's body was only found just now. There really is something of Mr. One karma in you, Mr. Ashworth. How so exactly? I continually defying the will of the committee and bending the truth to fit your needs, that's how. Perhaps it's time you understand how I know the committee sees this case. What the fuck? You again, really? Okay. Falsified autopsy report. Even still, Mr. Wonkama only managed to have Mr. Tangaros convicted as a complice. I personally have come to the belief that the real culprit behind the IS-7 incident is Miss Bound. Her plan is to poison and kill Mr. Gusto today. Was an attempt to frame him for Mr. Frost's murder. Kill. Okay. And this is how the committee sees things, is it? It is. As always, I act solely in the service of law and order. It sounds like it to me. It sounds to me like all she's doing is acting in service of the committee in covering up the truth. If I can't change her mind, there will be no saving Miss Tangerine and Miss Bound. What the fuck am I gonna do with this,
Hold it!
We just got a press. Confession secured by Mr. Von Camo, which should surely cast doubt on the final verdict itself. The official record state that it was his interrogation that led to the conviction. Therefore, all I can say to you is the God of Justice has already spoken. Okay. Unbelievable, she just won't budge at all. Are these committee guys really that big of a deal? In many ways, they are prosecutors' worst nightmares. Real culprit, okay.
Hold it!
I'm suggesting that Mr. Tangerine and Mr. Tangerine and Miss Bound killed Mr. Frost together. Why not? You could even imagine they split their role as tasks. Mr. Tangerine could have been the one committed the act itself, and Miss Bound was to remove the body. What? The thought that we could ever kill? Oh. You stole his corpse and hid it for 18 years. Is it really so surprising that you might consider? Miss Brown has really confessed to all her crimes. Now is not the time to speculate about what else she might have done in the past. Very well. Oh, okay. What the fuck is this? This last statement is kind of funny. Why would Miss Bound have chosen to frame Mr. Gusto for the murder? Not because he's suspected of being the real culprit. He may have entered what he thought was the winter wing simply to see if the Gemini statue was genuine. Little did he know that he would be greeted by the trap. Why would he open the fucking case though? Designed to silence him, a trap nearly worked.
Objection!
Do you have any evidence to support that line of reasoning? Unfortunately, Mr. Gusto remained in critical condition. It will be difficult to prove anything until he regains consciousness. In other words, there's a little we can do for now. On the contrary, there is plenty we can do. You still have no grasp. Not grasp the solution, have you? Then allow me to spell it out for you. Wait, there's two more! We have all the evidence we need to explain both the IS incident and the poison gas. We have therefore determined that there's no need to investigate either case any further. What? 2 sentences? That's new. All the evidence we need to explain both the IS incident and the poison gas attack. We have it? Did I save? I actually have no idea. Present. You have all the evidence to explain both the IS-7 incident and the poison gas attack. Concluded? Gemini case. 18 years ago. Is it this? Years ago. Wait. Is either that or this? We thought we never present this. No detailed autopsy report due to the body gone missing. I don't know. Let me present this.
Objection!
No. What? That's weird. Is it that or the document about the 18 years ago thing? Probably two.
Objection!
Really now? This again? This evidence. Fine. I'm afraid there's one question concerning the IS incident that remained unanswered, Your Honor. Do you mind taking a look at this? What is it? There are test results carried on the liquid at the bottom of the Gemini case in the winter wing. As you can see, the traces of blood were detected. The question is, whose? Oh, for real? We're gonna talk about the blood? Until that question is answered, how do you think you can claim that to have all the evidence? Oh, it's gotta be Gustav's blood. There was blood in the Gemini case. Why did I not hear about this from Eustace? I mean, that dude never do anything. I don't know why you expect stuff from him. Because Detective Gumshoe informed me of the results directly. I was planning to tell Mr. Winner about it myself, of course. You kept this to yourself until now, despite having no jurisdiction here whatsoever. As ever, my interest is in the truth, and if mistakes were made in the past, they must be rectified. If you must report me to the committee, then so be it. But in return, we must allow to investigate this case to the very end. It's not my decision to make. If you will need to, you will need to discuss it with Eustace. Oh my god, it's the winner guy. No way. Oh, Gusto is here. He made it. You're the one who found me. Yep. You have grown, and you have assistant of your own now. Assistant? No, I'm. He hasn't gotten the gig yet. This is Gregory Ashworth's son. Prosecutor Mouse Ashworth, at your service. Fate moves in a mysterious way. And I'm in your debt. If you haven't found me in time, I wouldn't be here to thank you. Oh, you are very welcome. After all, if you haven't lived, we wouldn't be able to ask you what really happened 18 years ago. What are you talking about? We figured out quite a bit while you were out cold, including the fact you're probably the guy who off-poured Artie for Frost. Oh. What, is that true? Miss Bounce. set up a very elaborate trap to catch Mr. Frost's murderer. A trap that involved rigging the Pisces case with the poison gas. Perhaps in the light of that fact, you could tell us in your own words what happened back then. Or perhaps you'd rather exercise your right to remain silent. Oh, it's not that. Gusto here's a fan of old meditation. Meditation, you know? And all that jazz. While sleeping, while standing, it seems pretty cool. Hey Gusto, old pal, how about you snap out of it and tell us what went down back then? Like Chinese monk? Okay. At least somebody here was on my side. Hello. This woman on your side is Gigi. What happened 18 years ago?
Objection!
So this is how you mean to play it, Josh Gavilan. You're hoping Mr. Gusto will help you to hide what happened instead of trying to correct the record. I believe only the infallible judgment of the goddess of justice, except it is us humans who make the actual judgment. Call in court of law. So long as there are who would use the law to their advantage, our ruling are fallible indeed. If you would use your position to further obscure the truth, then neither she nor I will forgive you. Haha. We shall see about that. It would seem that you are under suspicion because it was you who triggered the poison gas, specifically by opening the Pisces case list. Will you be so kind to share why with us? I've left the main entrance unguarded and unlocked, just in case the killer made an appearance. I was also busy making preparation elsewhere, all the way up until the gallery opening. So no, there was no one here on the first floor then, but I did make sure that all the wings were locked tight. All except for the bottom wing, that is. I see. She did all that just to steer the culprit into the bottom wing, which is precisely where Mr. Gusto went. Sneaking into the building is pretty suspicious, however you slice it. Silence in the courtroom. I'll permit no objection or intervention unless there is some evidence that the victim is alive. Why you open the case? I wanted to see Frost's work up close. So I went up to the Gemini statue. Sorry. I guess it was supposed to be Pisces statue. Gemini, he said. Why would you say that? Winter wing. Lol. Sus. And I saw that the lid was frozen tight, so I grabbed a blowtorch from nearby and tried to open it. When I finally got open, the gas came pouring out. Fascinating. Here is sort of flawless testimony a Tony can only dream of. Yeah, everything sounds like a lie. I'm none too satisfied with Mr. Gusto's explanation myself. At last, there's no evidence to refute it. There must be something. It's Baum's story you should be questioning, not mine. I'm not the one who set up the gas trap. She could have killed anybody with that thing.
Objection!
She turned on the sprinklers as soon as the gas was released. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was gunning for the killer and nobody else. That killer being you, old pal. So you believe that self-confessed criminal? Miss Bao is far from blameless in this affair, and she will have to pay for her crimes. But so will Mr. Frost Killer. You seem determined to pin Frost murder on me. Wait, what if he's not Frost Killer, murderer? But I have no reason to kill him. No way. And you have no evidence to prove otherwise. Can you really not prove that he's the killer, Mr. Ashworth? Mr. Gusto fell victim to the poison gas. That much is indisputable. Yet no matter how suspicious his action in the present may be, they prove nothing about the past. Yeah, but then what about you, Mr. Fender? There must be something we can do. Alright, we may not have the evidence, but we have plenty of intel. Let's see now. If Gusto killed Frost, he must have a reason. He claims not to have a motive, but they can't really be true, can it? Okay. If he did it, he has one. Not many people commit murder just for fun. In fact, your old man had a little back and forth with one comma about probable motive too, remember? Broken down relation. Gusto helped Frost in the final, but favor wasn't returned. Oh. One comma wouldn't let us talk to Gusto back then, but we can now. If we put the pieces together, I think the picture we have been looking for might just emerge. I think you may be right. Okay, wait, let me read back this thing. Statute of limitation expired 3 years ago. Organizer confectionery contest. Victim's body found in the inside of his creation, leading to arrest. By the detention, Tangaroa discovered that he had a taste disorder. I wonder why they write that down, which subsequently cured via medication. Convicted as an accomplice based on his confession. Also known as Paul Lake under the name. He was removed, sculptor in France. Cause of death was blood loss following a blow to the head. No detailed autopsy report due to the body missing. Okay, alright, there's not much to go on. I need to think back over everything we know about the IS-7 incident, especially the question that never got answered. Finger marks. Are you the one that wearing gloves? Miss Gon denied that the finger marks on the frame was hers. But what if they were Mr. Gusto's? Perhaps he had wanted to take a look through the ultimate cookbook for himself. Had Gusto been to look through the ultimate cookbook all along? Oh. The film ran out sooner than expected. Film? I finally noticed these things for a reason. I just need to piece them together correctly, okay? In the absence of evidence is the only way to the truth. Murder motive. This? Mr. Gusto, you and Mr. Frost conspired to create works for the contest together, did you not? Huh? So you do know my little secret? Why you say it like that? Mr. Fender was kind enough to inform me. Mr. Frost was in charge of the design, while you were the one in charge of the flavor, is that correct? What can I say? I still had a long way to travel on the road to become master confectioner. But you already only collaborate through the semi-final. Something changed after that. We both wanted to show what we could do. Show that we were better than Tangaroa. Then why do you help Mr. Frost with his entry for the final? What ground do you have to say that? Your own statement, made to Mr. Won, 18 years ago. You tell him that you had been working together right until the day before the final. Flavored ice. Yep. A day to freeze. So, the flavors, he helped him. That he helped Frost until the day before the final. In that case, why didn't Mr. Frost reciprocate and help Mr. Gusto in return? So why didn't Mr. Frost help you in return? I submit that your relationship broke down for some reason, and that became the basis of your motive for murder. That's not how it was. Shall we stop working together, but it's all perfectly friendly? What? Really? You stop working together in a friendly way? That's kind of hard to imagine, but okay. Besides, how do you know that I did it exactly? You think I just strolled into Tangaroa's room and killed Frost? I couldn't have killed the man while Tangaroa was in there working on his chocolate pieces, could I? Chocolate? Chocolate? Oh yeah. Tangaroa is Samson's. I couldn't have killed the man. Gusto couldn't have killed Frost with Tangaroa in his room. So you see, it can't have been me. I wouldn't be so sure. There must be a window of time when Mr. Tangaroa wasn't in his room. And if I can prove that, I can prove Mr. Gusto had the opportunity to kill Mr. Frost. Okay, so... he used the camera to take a picture of the cookbook. Photographing the cookbook contents would be the perfect way to steal its secret undetected. What if Mr. Gusto did just that? What if he used Mr. Tangaroa's camera to photograph the book? It'd be a perfect crime. So much better than stealing it and getting chased by the cops. Sneaky snapshots of 20, yeah. He took 20 photos for real. Holy. The only question is, when would he have done it? Good question. What about during afternoon tea? Didn't Delisha say that Gusto and Frost had missed out? True, on a little tea party they have. True. Which brings me to the next question. When do we know for certain that Mr. Frost was still alive? After the contest began, nobody saw height nor hair of Frost, as he had secluded himself in his room. The only person capable of entering his locked room was Tangaroa, possessing... He did only the master key or something. I finished my afternoon tea. I tiptoed over to Chili Wing's room for a taste too. Mr. Frost had kept himself inside the room after the contest had started, but he was gone by the time Miss Scorn snuck into it to sample his work, meaning there's a good chance he was murdered before the end of the afternoon tea. True. During the afternoon tea? Oh my god. We can be sure that Mr. Frost was alive until the beginning of the afternoon tea, making tea time the only window during which Mr. Gusto could have killed him. Are you satisfied with Mr. Gusto's story now, Mr. Ashworth? Sadly, I'm afraid I'm still rather unsatisfied. But things are finally starting to become clear, and the truth will soon come to light to us at last. Evidence? No. I was hoping I might convince Mr. Gusto to open up to us about it instead. Oh my god, mind games. Fine. We're gonna mind games with him? I said I have a question for you. You choose to make your entry for the final on your own. I wanted to test myself. I wanted to prove I was the best in the world.
Objection!
If that were the case, then surely you wouldn't have chosen to cheat in the first place. So tell me, Mr. Gusto, why do you feel the need to team up with Mr. Frost? Oh, here we go. Sure, why do you two team up? 18 years ago, Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost collaborate in confectionery contests, but why did they work together? And why did they enter the contest in the first place? There's the information I need to get out of my opponent somehow. Okay. 4. Pretending to be asleep while things aren't going his way. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, give me 2 minutes toilet break. 조금만 뜨네. Kari, thanks for waiting. Let's go. Let's start by focusing on why he chose to work with Mr. Frost. By my hand. Now it's time to dig out the truth that was buried all those years ago. Let's go. Okay. How do you collaborate with Mr. Frost? We were acquaintances before we were contestants, okay? He was interested in entering the contest, so we decided to sign up together. I'll come back. Thanks for waiting. Okay, thank you. And the decision to pair up with a sculptor had nothing to do with your lack of faith in your skills. You don't know me? You don't know me. We joined forces because we wanted to make the most perfect creation possible, that's all. Okay, he's not asleep, so he's not pretending to be asleep, so we just attack him, probably. Unless... Oh shit, he didn't do that. I told you he wasn't doing doing that. Okay, when they pose like this, okay, with the hand on. Frost's son and mine were in the same grade at school, so we got along pretty well too. Oh, so you were just two friends who happened to try for the title of World Greatest Confectioner? Oh. I'm still recovering, so if you got nothing to say, let me go back to medical room. Okay, so it's weird. Probably okay. Wake up. Pretend to be asleep when things going to get tough won't work on me. Oh, okay, okay. I get it now. Okay. Mr. Frost was a sculptor. Mr. Gusto. That's the triggering part to attack, not bite your time, beat your time, whatever. He okay. In which case, he probably had a different motive for taking part of in the contest, wouldn't you say? Fine, it was me. I wanted that title. Frost was only in for the prize, the ultimate cookbook. I see, and since your objective dovetailed so neatly, you decided to work together. Since he just won the title, and Frost won the book, they work together. So you have to win till in the end. But then something happened. A breakdown in your relationship perhaps. Oh my god, it's the couple arguing. They didn't, oh my god, they went through something together. It's the prosecutor. I'm still quite unwell after my brush with death. Push me too hard? And I'll be on my way back to the medical room. You better wrap this up quickly. I'm already dangerously low on patience. Mr. Gusto is trying desperately to make his escape, but he's not going anywhere yet. Okay. As long as he's still keeping things from me, so let's figure out what he was really after next. Not the title, really? Okay. Oh my god, I'm sitting so comfortably right now. Nice. Visual novel game married. I just have to like click my mouse and read. Do you want to appear on Big and Bob title? Do you want more than just the title? Maybe? After I'm not so sure. Title. World Greatest Confectioner even counts for that much. Rika doing better? Yes. Yep. He's like normal. He's very sticky today. He keep rubbing my leg. Maybe he's like, oh my god, I almost died yesterday. I don't know. Because it's first time not feeling well. He probably got so needy afterwards. And look up to Tangaroa, you know. Spend hours poring over the design of his work. Even used to watch his show with my son. Sounds like to me Mr. Tangaroa's work was especially influential in your early studies. And with his recipe book, you might have even become the best someday. Maybe? The book was real treasure, no doubt about that, but any confectioner would have wanted it, okay? So you wanted the book too? Heh, you claim that your only goal is to win the title. Yet he also seems to have an interest in the contest prize, the ultimate cookbook. So he was greedy. It's always the greed, bruh. I can't say I have absolute no interest in it. Even if I did. What exactly is wrong with that? Nothing, I suppose. Only that the book contained recipe for medicine, not desserts. And everyone who entered the contest supposedly knew that. I feel like I'm finally getting somewhere. I can't let him slip from my grasp now. I just need to stay calm and keep the pressure on. Okay. Why he wanted the cookbook? Okay, let me save, since it's like the third stage. Oh. I think you know more about the ultimate cookbook than you claim. They told us a little about it at the start of the contest. Then you know what kind of recipe they actually contain, didn't you? The ultimate cookbook, or the angel cookbook, to give its proper title, is a collection of chemical formulas and ways to synthesize the new medicine nobody have ever heard of. So, he didn't know that the cookbook actually contained the recipe for medicines. It could be... okay, nice clue. Wolf. Yours collection of Tangaro's recipe. There wasn't a confectioner in the world who wouldn't have wanted to get their hands on it. And to deploy my clue... get it! You clearly didn't do enough work on your skills of deception. You already admitted that you knew the ultimate cookbook was a collection of recipe for medicine. Thereby making your interest not gastronomical but pharmaceutical. Oh my god, what the what is that word? You try to be here. You need a medicine, dear. You try to be a pharmacist. Oh my god, no, medicine. I think you need medicine. Probably for his child. The son. You're a confectioner, Mr. Gusto. You had no professional interest in revolutionary new medicines. Which suggests that your interest must have been the personal. Be for your kid. Winning the title wasn't the only reason I entered the contest. I needed one of the recipes in that book. It was for my son. He was sick. He was. Tell me more. That's none of your business. I have told you as much as you need to know. Look rattled. I can't let him off the hook. Okay, let me save. Probably the last. Let's find out what this mystery illness was. What's wrong with your son? Just a few more moves. Tell me more about your son. Pride and joy, and my biggest fan. Aww. You entered the contest in order to help him. You clearly don't have any children of your own. What? Like, how old is Ashwell? Any father would have done the same. I think he has no interest in women. I'm just saying. This guy has no reaction to any woman that tried to flirt with him. Oh my god. I would have done anything to help him. Anything. Okay. He would come to see me here at the contest venue. To right up through the semi-final. Really, he didn't get in the way of your work. If you're trying to beat Samson and Garage, surely you don't have the time to look after a child. Yeah, well, I wanted to do what I could for him. He said he wanted to always be the first to try my creation. Oh, really? He's into Asian Lang. Like, imagine all the women that try to, like, I don't know, hit on him. He's just like, ugh. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Bro is like, bro is not into that. Oh my god, it's so funny. He's sweating, but he's not pretending to be asleep. Oh no! Okay, fine. Okay, he's sweating, so we're gonna attack him. He was too sick to join you? He can get the medication he needed anywhere, but back then, the book was only our hope. Oh yeah, it was 18 years ago, true. Which is why I didn't dare to waste my time on the fancy tea parties. I had to give it my all on my work. Oh, during the tea party, he went to take photo. No, okay, fine. So when he's sweating, okay, fine. Sweating means attack. I had plenty of chances throughout the contest to see and sample my rivals' work, you know? But each time I did, nothing seemed to have any flavor. Must have been nerve sauce. What? Wait, what? But each time I did, nothing seemed to have any flavor. Wait, he can't taste you? Plenty of chance. Must have been the nerve sauce something? Nothing Mr. Gusto tasted had any flavor? It seems like it could be an important clue. What's the name? Your son. It wasn't life-threatening, yeah? So why are you so reluctant to share any further details about your son's illness? It may not have been life-threatening, but it doesn't mean it hadn't been life-altering? Lol. I see. That must have been very hard on both of you. Of course it was. That was why I did everything I could to find a cure. We were desperate. He couldn't taste anything, not even his favorite dessert. So same illness? Probably. He can't taste. Taste disorder. Oh, so he was overweight? No way, the second choice. One that Mr. Tangara used to cure himself of his own taste disorder. So that they have the same thing. Taste disorder. So he had it too. Two, you say? So your son has a taste disorder then, am I correct? They've been asking me to believe that you needed to win the Kobo in order to cure your son. But was that really the case? Oh! So it was to cure himself. I'm saying that I'm not so sure that's true based on everything you have told me. How to deploy my clue. You were sick yourself, weren't you? Taste disorder are difficult to live with. It isn't easy not being able to enjoy your food. You should know. After all, you just told me you did experience something like that during the contest. You said nothing you sampled had any flavor. Those were your words, correct? Which means to suggest that you were suffering from the taste disorder. Are you sure it wasn't actually your own condition you were seeking cure for, Mr. Gusto? I had enough of your speculations. I managed just fine in the contest. I made my own entries, no problem. But weren't you working with Mr. Frost? Here we go. Oh, you have us believe that you are a man of principle, a dedicated student of confectioner art. Yet you abandon those principles and conspired with Mr. Frost to rig the contest. Also, you could cure your own taste disorder. You got me, Mr. Prosecutor. As you say, my sense of taste was short. My son's was fine. I had to keep it hidden for so long. 18 years and nobody knew. Sadly, you can lie to others, but you can't lie to me. Me alone. Both Mr. Gusto and Mr. Frost enter the contest, hoping to obtain the ultimate cookbook. For the medicine that would cure Mr. Gusto's disorder, and the money it would bring to in for Mr. Frost. Thus, an easy alliance was forged. And I believe it's checkmate. Oh, so he wanted the book, and then Frost won the money. That's the truth behind why they work together. I see. Immediately, you are good. I never told anybody of any of this, but you figured it all out anyway. It's true. 18 years ago, I developed. I don't know how to read that. A taste disorder. You can't taste anything at all. Disorder. Confectioner's worst nightmare. Mr. Fender, it states what Mr. Tangaroa had as well. No, the big man had what they call dissociated taste disorder. Basically, some things he could taste just fine, while others had no flavor at all. Or for him, is everything, no flavor. I wasn't lying when I say I wanted a title. When I put my mind into something, it gets done. I won't lose to anybody. I may not have been able to taste it, but I still knew my stuff was good enough to win. Oh, so you went into the final thinking you stood a good chance of winning. Of course. What was Fender that say about what Mr. Tangaroa thought of Mr. Gusto's creation? Mr. Gusto's creation were a perfect balance of flavor and design, at least up through the semi-final, but disappointingly his entry for the final was subpar on both counts. We were told that your entry for the final was far from the prize-winning taste sensation you described. What happened, Mr. Gusto? What went wrong that day? Fine. You wanted me to talk? I'll talk. You're not going to like what I have to say. Oh, really? You're not gonna like it? Okay, let me save. Fine. What happened? Ross and I were working together right up through the semi-final and handed the flavor. Wait. He did the designing, but I wanted to face Tangaroa in the final on my own. No help, just me and my skill. So I helped Frost with his entry, but mine I did alone. If it didn't taste good in the final, that's on me. What can I say? A lack of training. Huh? Is it? That's all to it. He managed to not let slip what really happened 18 years after all. I think I have to push him, yeah. We have to push him.
Hold it!
Ross was in charge of designing the work you both submitted while you handled the taste. The taste the same. True, not Fender. Samson said that, true? I think. Just clues about confectionery. which is where I came in. How do you like me now? Wow. The national symbol of Zhengfa. He can craft stuff now. Wow. It's Phoenix. It's awesome. It's pretty different to the stuff you were pumping out 18 years ago. I mean, it's been 18 years. Oh my god. Back then, we both needed each other's help, so I joined hands until the final. Okay, what about the second one? I will face him on my own. Okay.
Hold it!
He was serious about winning the title. Cause the art of confectionery is my life, why wouldn't I wanted to be crowned the greatest? But I still have a lot to learn back then. Guess it's no surprise my work wasn't up to scratch. But the title wasn't the only one you want the cookbook too. You wanted the book even more than you wanted the title, isn't that right?
Overruled.
Oh. Yeah, we don't have evidence. I guess we have to push him until he like sleep. I cannot allow this harassment to continue. Well, your boy keep harassing us non-stop. Seriously, what the fuck? Ignore him, Mr. Gusto. You need not answer that wow prosecutor question. What is wrong with her? I think she's a shotakon, yeah. She liked that boy so much. Holy shit, that stupid boy. Hello? I'm just gonna call her shotakon from now on. What the fuck? Disgusting. Push.
Hold it!
So you're saying Mr. Frost didn't help you at all? But he helped you up until then, correct? It's a bit strange for him to stop so late in contest, no? Strange or not, it's the truth. Could be he had his reason too, I wouldn't know. If he's lying, it's gonna be the headache to prove. 18 years is a long time. Unless the gizmos of yours had a built-in lie detector, K. If it did, I did stolen the show from Mr. Asheville a long time now. Oh, wouldn't? Komwa? Welcome. Komwa. Don't worry, Fanart. I can tell when he's lying. No doohickey assistant required. Please, Mr. Gusto, continue. Are we gonna push everything? I don't know. There's no like hole right now. What went wrong? Was there some kind of cooking accident on that day? Because no, nothing like that. Because it's taste bud. It was. I told you, I had a taste disorder. My sense of taste failed me. Simple as that. But Mr. Frost's entry was complimented on its flavor. Your sense of taste hadn't failed you then. Something happened overnight. Something did happen. Then perhaps I should ask him about something else. Oh! Oh shit, I don't know. Okay. That's about semi-finals, about stay on something else. Semi-final? Did something change between the semi-final and the final? Not really. Oh. The only difference between the semi-final and the final was Frost wasn't helping me. Maybe wrong. Okay. Let me loot. Or is he gonna talk the same thing when we ask about Frost? The difference between... My son and Frost used to go elementary school together. Elementary school? I mean, that's elementary school, no? There's nothing... I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let me press. I don't think there's something there.
Objection!
Yeah, there's nothing there. Stay on the course. This is tricky. I actually do not know. Okay, fine. Stay on course. Stay the course. Oh, then... Okay, there's no new statement. Okay, I don't think the Frost branding is gonna be it. Probably semi-final. Semi-final. Bro, there's only like...
Hold it!
So you really completed your final entry without Mr. Frost's help. So the visual was about the only thing that changed between semi-final and final. You sure, Coasty old pal, gonna have to tell you out on that one, I'm afraid. It got trashed on flavor too. The lack of Mr. Frost's assistant shouldn't have affected that. So there's some other difference? Despite his confidence, Mr. Gusto failed on flavor. The lack of Mr. Frost's assistant shouldn't have affected that. Yeah, why is he so confident on the flavor? Okay, let me save on the second save slot, this one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. My brain told. Present. Not this. Patient. Both design. Yeah, he did both design and flavor, and he is very confident on the flavor, even though he has no flavor. Like, he can't taste flavor. I don't know. I feel like there's only like one evidence that can.
Objection!
Really? Okay. So the friendship just now I present this photo, it didn't work, so there's only one choice right now. I can think of one significant difference between semi-final and the final, Mr. Gusto. Your son, this is him in the photograph, correct? Uh-huh. You told me he was here with you up through the semi-final? He was, what of it? Oh, sorry, Frost. Yeah, so both Frost and Gusto did their own flavor and design in the end, the final. Well, indeed, he was here with you until semi-final, until he suddenly wasn't for the final. And just as suddenly your work went from being lauded for its flavor being lambasted for it. Lambasted? I don't think that's a coincidence, you know? Wait, his son did the flavor? He wasn't just spending quality time with his father, he was playing much more pivotal role than that. Wait. So, I just wanted him to see me hard at work to show I was trying my best for us. Who knows, maybe it was him being here that helped me do well in those early rounds. He has his son to help him on the flavor, and then he has a Frost son helping him carving the dish. Really? The food. Talk a good game, but nothing about this guy screams super dead to me. No way. Indeed, thankfully we would only have to give such an idea credence if his story were true. After all, how much could be the encouragement of one small boy affect the taste of a grown man's work? Mr. Augusto prided himself on the flavor of his creation, but then he lost his sense of taste. He must have a tough time in maintaining his high standard. Oh my god, I can't read, guys. High standard after such a devastating loss, unless I'm sure your son was here to cheer you on. But that wasn't all he was here to do, was it? You're a very suspicious man, Mr. Prosecutor, but why not try answering yourself for a change? What was an elementary school doing here other than support his father? To taste? Oh, I mean, to make your creation for you. Or taste, I don't know. Either one of that. Okay, so it's taste. I don't know which specific wording. Your son knew the taste of your work pretty well, I imagine, Mr. Gusto. He was my biggest fan. Of course he knew it. In which case, he would have been a good judge of whether something tastes on the brand, so to speak, no? Would have been blind. You have already told us that you were suffering from a taste disorder. Okay, I see. No one knew about your condition. Indeed, I doubt Mr. Frost would have wanted to continue collaborating with you had he found out. After all, it was your job to make sure his creation tastes good. Therefore, your son wasn't just here to support you. He was here helping you by testing your work. Dang, now it all makes sense. Frost stuff tastes good because it was really finished the day before the kid was still here. You have vivid imagination, Mr. Prosecutor, but do you seriously think I did trust a kid to tell me how to adjust the taste of my masterpiece? Have some pride, you know? Even back then, you know. My design may not have been much to write home about back then, but I always knew my work tasted better than anybody else. You think I did risk everything by putting my reputation in hands of a child? This is just more speculation, that's all it is. In that case, I'd like to speak with your son at this instant. Let's see how much your story he can corroborate. Sadly for you, my son is no longer my concern. What? As soon as I got my sense taste back, I went straight to Zhengfa to start my training and cut off all ties with the kid for good. What? You abandoned your own child? And the end half of it, no one knows where he is now, even now. What the fuck? And he even say like, are you not a dad yourself? Don't you know the pain of a dad or some shit? Really? The cops have looked all over for him, but no dice. MIA? So, still think you can prove your asinine theory? I'd like to see you try. You think I care about anything besides confectionery? Think of that. Wow! What the fuck? What a trash bag. I got my sense of taste back. What need do I have for a son? What? What need do I have for a son? What the fuck? Silence in the courtroom. While Mr. Gusto's word and action may demonstrate a certain lack of humanity on his part, the goddess of justice cannot judge him for that. Wow! What the fuck? Therefore, Mr. Ashworth, I believe it's time for you to admit defeat. What if Agent now is his son? Wait a second! They do look kinda alike, no? What the fuck? Does he have eye patch? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did he have a chicken thing? Maybe it's him. I don't know. Funny. Please. Give it up. 18 years is a long time. Anything for anything to surface now. Prove otherwise. Have to do something. If you don't, the truth might be lost forever. Are you Agent Lang's dad, by the way? Can't imagine whose blood could. Probably his blood. You can lock him down. Please do, detective. Where are you, Gumshoe? He was thinking about Gumshoe. That's the last piece of puzzle, I'm sure of it. Once we know whose blood it is. Hey, Mouse. Sorry to cut in your mind in Pelo's time, but I was pondering about something. Our friend Gusto didn't come here just to check up on the body, did he? You mean because he tried to open the case? Exactamando. Think we have anything that might explain why he tried to do that? We might, if the Gumshoe can make it back in time with a certain piece of evidence. It's quite enough either chat defense. Now if you... Oh my god, Gumshoe, please. Speak of the devil. The lab just got back to me. Why didn't anybody tell me? Go back home, son. What the? Why is everybody always helping you? Because you are an ass. You asshole. That's why nobody tried to get along with you. Mr. Wino. I'm sorry I didn't involve you, but this is important. Can we at least hear what the detective has to say? So shut the fuck up. Alright. Wait, he listened to that? So Detective Gumshoe. Wow, what did the test have to tell us? You're not gonna believe this, but the owner of the blood we found in the liquid at the bottom of the Gemini case is Carmelo Gusto, the victim of the poison gas attack. What are you talking about? Thank you, detective. You have been very helpful. Well, it looks like my suspicions were correct. What do you mean, Mr. Ashworth? What do you mean? Explain. It's only the very thing the perpetrator of the IS-7 incident have been trying to hide all these years. The fact that your blood was found inside the Gemini case, Mr. Custer, is as good as us finding your blood laying next to Mr. Frost's body. True?
Overruled.
Why would there be traces of your blood there, of all places, Mr. Gusto? If you want to answer, Your Honor, Mr. Gusto, then I will. There wasn't just blood in the liquid from the Gemini case, there was traces of salt and sugar too. There were. And if you remember, one particular part of Mr. Frost's work was allegedly very salty indeed. Oh yeah! You're talking about the Disha told us back then, yeah? What was it again? Salty bit. What does blood taste like again? The lair. Only the lair. Tasted as if it had been flavored with salt. Is it blood? There were no traces of salt anywhere else in Mr. Frost's entry. Very interesting. Okay, perhaps you can tell us, Mr. Ashworth, where did the salt on the lair come from? Where did the salt of the lair come from? What? Salt lamp? What the fuck? Where did the salt came from? I mean... That? Right. There's only like this or this. Oh, but like this didn't, they didn't say it tastes like, they just said it tastes like mint. So it's lamp.
Take that!
The lamp. Indeed. And I believe that the salt that gave the lair its flavor came from just the lamp. What? How? But how did that happen? Mr. Wonkama had established that both salt lamps were in Mr. Tangaro's room at the time of the crime. True. One of them used to kill Mr. Frost and was stained with the blood. Well, with blood. There's but no corresponding pool of blood was found in Mr. Tangaro's room, right, because the culprit had chucked a piece of chocolate with that on it, later steam. Furthermore, aside from the lair, no traces of salt were found anywhere else in Mr. Frost's room either. Hey, come to think of it, the lamps we found in Delicia's room were both broken. The lamps appear to be broken. What is going on? Wait, what? We never did figure out how the one that wasn't used to kill Frost got busted, but are we thinking maybe it had Gusto blood on it at some point? Anyone whose blood was found on one of the lamps would have been the person of interest to the police. So killer needed to hide the blood somehow, in a way that wouldn't arouse suspicion. And you are seriously suggesting the lamp was used to do just that? What the fuck? So he removed the chocolate with the blood there, and then make the lair string or something, and then Delicia ate it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Because she's like, oh, it's so salty, so it's the blood. I suspect that the bloody salt was somehow applied to the lair so that it could be hidden inside the case. What? Because unlike the fountain water, the sculptures would have needed more time to test properly. So he waited for his chance to dispose the lair undetected. Then the reason he's here today is 18 years ago, Mr. Frost's body and the evidence pointing to his killer were taken away together. This of course was not part of the perpetrator plan, because the new dilemma arose, whatever, I can't read. The possibility that the body incriminating evidence or both resurfaced one day. So back he comes 18 years later, sneaking in bright and early to try to cover his tracks. Well, Mr. Gusto, are you finally ready to admit it? That you are the one responsible for the IS-7 incident? Mr. Gusto, it's all because of you that Samson. Why did he laugh like that? Gusto. So I finally got caught, huh? All these years later, nobody come close. Back then, not even the big prosecutor, not even attorney. Some impressive work, Mr. Prosecutor. I have to hand it to you. You admit it then that you murdered Artie Frost. Sure I do. I did it. I killed him. But he only had himself to blame. What do you mean by that? He agreed to help me. We were supposed to help each other so that one of us could win. And whoever won was supposed to let the other use the cookbook. On the day of final, the rat finally showed his true color. Rat? Seriously, Frost? We had a deal. Sorry, I'm not helping you in the final. Our little agreement is over, Gusto. But I helped you. I spent all day yesterday making an ice for your piece. Did you? And you can prove that, I suppose? What do you say? Wait, you were planning to betray me right from the start, weren't you? After Frost double-crossed me, I had to make my piece for the final myself. And like you say, my son wasn't there, so I didn't have any help with the flavor either. So much for the pride you claim to have in your ability to make delicious dessert. I give up everything to become the best. Everything, I take pride in that. Someone like you could never understand. Yeah, right. I don't understand. Do you take a pride in the fact you resorted to murder? Oh my god, get him, Ashwell! I don't understand, because I never murder anyone. Same. Or that you abandoned your son? Why would I want to understand someone who could do such a thing? Oh my god! He's actually roasting him! Holy shit! Oh, that you abandoned your son. Yeah, why would I want to understand someone that do such a thing? So true. Why would I want to understand you? You fucking weirdo. Holy. Yo, it's becoming more and more based. A man can't afford to rely on other people. I learned that the hard way 18 years ago. Not even your son? My son never showed up on the day of the final. And then you just blame him for that? He's a kid though. And in hindsight, I wouldn't be surprised if Rose was the reason why. How would you think that? What exactly happened to your son? How am I supposed to know? I told you, he's none of my concern anymore. According to you guys, nobody knows where he is now either. You don't care? You are horrible. What if he got kidnapped? So with his disappearance, so too when your chances of winning, correct? Yeah, I had to find another way of getting my hands on that book. That's when inspiration struck. I decided to skip afternoon tea and snuck into Tangaro's room. Samson's room, okay. It should have been so easy. All I have to do was photograph the formula I need and get out of there. But then Frost showed up. I thought I might find you here. Stealing recipe from the famous cookbook, Was this a cure for taste disorder? Oh no, that's too tragic. A confectioner who can't taste anything? What will people say? If you tell anybody, I will. Yo, what? You can't even hit me, you miserable womb. Why you? Frost shoved me hard. When I went to punch him, knocked me clean off my feet. I crashed into one of the lamps. Must have been when my blood got onto it. So Mr. Frost wasn't the first one to get hurt. When it was all over, I realized I had to get rid of the blood somehow, so I scrapped all of the bloody bits. I dissolved those salt shaving in some flavor ice mixture and brushed it all over the harp. It's how you make the evidence linking you to the murder vanish. Frost was going to blackmail me. He would have made me give him money to keep quiet about my condition. So you decided you had to kill him. Yeah, I guess I did. Why would I let him live? Would you want someone holding something like that over your head? Besides, he's the one who drew first blood. Makes for a solid case of self-defense, don't you think? Initially took the lamp to Frost's room, went straight there once I figured out how I was going to hide the bloody parts. Inspired by all the ice sculpting tools laying about the place, I guess. You're not as dumb as you pretend to be, yeah. Figured I could use them to chip off and grind it all up. When it was done, painting the stuff all over the hub was easy. But why Samson? Why do we have to frame him? I never meant for the cops to pin it on him. It was your fault. You and the rest of them. Why do you think I went to the trouble of placing the lamps and clothes back in Scorn's room? Oh, he was gonna frame Miss Scorn. There's only one reason to plant the murder weapon in the room for another contestant. To cast suspicions on the person. True. You tried to frame me, Gusty Pants? Yeah. But why? Why poor old me? I respected Tangaroa, he was the best, a true champion. I would never have wanted him to take the fall. But you are a fraud. Your work it wasn't even real. You had no respect for our craft at all. You deserve to be punished for what you did. Had you refrained from eating Tangaro's work, Frost's body wouldn't have been found. My plan was to wait until Tangaro was judging your room. That's when I sneaked the corpse into Frost's room and freeze it. But thanks to you, bound here, found it before I had the chance to retrieve it. I don't understand why do you need to freeze his body at all. Why indeed? Why did Mr. Gusto need to freeze Mr. Frost's body? To obscure the time of death, is that it? To hide the true crime scene? No. Probably the time of death. I don't know. If they determined the murder occurred during the afternoon tea, he would have been obvious suspect. Bingo. Oh, for real. Freezing Frost's body wasn't simple. Preparing everything took time. So I decided to put his body in the chest in Tangaro's room while I got everything ready in Frost. At the time, it seems like the perfect hiding place. Never counted on some gluttonous pharmacist showing up and making the whole ship collapse. True. She eating everything? Actually, ruined everything. In a way. She was eating everything. I still don't get it though. Why disguise the body as an ice sculpture at all? The sooner it was found, the smaller the effect of freezing it would have on masking the time of death. Therefore, he needed to disguise it. At least until it is fully frozen. How awful. Using Mr. Frost's body... won't work to help you cover up the truth behind the murder. Ironically, Tangaro's would have been just fine if the body hadn't been found before I got out of his room. If only things had gone to plan, he wouldn't have been arrested, let alone convicted. You mean it was my fault? Everything that happened to Samson. Oh hell no. Okay girl, listen. He's still the murderer. He's gaslighting you. Chill. It was all because of I found the body. Don't let him get inside your head. Yeah. He blamed the pharmacist eating everything. He blamed that you found the body first. So, but then he didn't blame. He killed someone. Come on, that's so funny. Nah. Chill. Either way, there's only one person to blame here. That's Gusto, yeah. It didn't help that the initial detective was so bad at his job either. Detective bad? He never even told the prosecutor the body had vanished. So that Mr. Von Kammer had unwittingly placed Mr. Tangaro under arrest in the absence of a body. I mean, I guess it would explain why he was so keen to wrap things up. Still, you'd think he did notice something as big as that if he did take a look at a few reports right. Not if someone had been deliberately distorting the facts of the case though. Either way, it seems that Mr. Von Kammer didn't know about the body until after the arrest had been made. But admitting that would have spoiled his perfect record. So he kept it to himself and proceeded to prosecute Mr. Tangaro regardless. Can this really be true? Oh my god. Can this Shotakon actually get out of my way? You don't feel bad at all. Somebody spent 18 years in prison because of you. Stick and stone, girly. Stick and stone. What a jerk. What a jerk. I'm gonna arrest you. You can't lay your finger because of expired date or something. Case. Oh, there's more? Why you can't arrest me? Is this final? I feel like this is not final. Wait, let me see. But I think this is final. Oh my god, should I continue? Okay, fine. Unless maybe can prove that he was frozen but still alive. Barely alive. Wait! Then... Oh my god, that is actually torturing. Like he was alive, but then like at some point he died after a year. Or something, what the fuck? 18 years ago. Statute of limitation for murder in this country is 15 years. You do the math, you can't arrest me. 15 years. Oh my god, is he alive in the ice 3 years? Finally proven that the police never had Mr. Frost's body in their possession. Even if we can't arrest Mr. Gusto, surely Mr. Tangaros has ground for retrial on that basis. Let's see. I wouldn't be sure. Okay, alright. Regardless of judgment, whatever. So the committee means for the verdict from 18 years ago stand no matter what. There must be something we can do. You sure we can do about that? About the date? Really? Kill Mr. Frost 18 years ago. We do the math. Wait, what about the second point? The statute is suspended should the suspect flee to a foreign country? Then he says he went to Zhengfa or something? So he is suspended from trial of any convict in the criminal of name of trial. What? He said he went to Zhengfa. Right. Okay, wait, it works. Wait. Okay. But we don't know when he went to Zhengfa. I did say he went to Zhengfa after he got his taste bud back. Can I just present or... Okay, wait. If I can't present then I'm just gonna press it. Usually that's the case. Oh my god. I didn't even think of that. What the fuck?
Objection!
Okay. Fine. I knew it. I was like that. It's not gonna be this easy. Alright. I think we have to press. He keeps saying like, oh, after this I went to Zhengfa, blah blah blah. Then come back. Press.
Hold it!
Depending on your action over the last 18 years, the statute may not have been expired yet. This ought to be good. Alright, I got nothing to hide. Is there anything you want to ask it? Very well. Tell us where you have been and what you have been doing since the incident. Sure. Not long after the contest, I was able to cure my taste disorder thanks to the formula from that book, and not so long after that, I went to Zhengfa. So like, he just went there immediately. That's been a lot. We tried to contact you after the fact, but I guess you were long gone by then. Oh, he couldn't find him. Could be. I left. Let's see. Around a year after the murder. A year. Going to Zhengfa is the best thing I ever did. Flavor design, I'm full package now.
Objection!
And all the bags of those lives you destroy. And then a little bit of few egg. Nothing. You're evil. You can't arrest me. Okay, here we go. We can just... I need more to work with. You need more? I can push in further? Is there anything I follow up on? Yes. He's training in Zhengfa. Yes. Okay, nice. When Zhengfa train, present.
Objection!
Uh-oh. It is so funny. The statute of limitation for murder is subject to the following condition. The statute is suspended should the suspect flee to a foreign country, which means that the time he spent abroad doesn't count towards the total time under the statute. No way. So it's like someone just hit pause when he was in Zhengfa. It appears that there may be time left on the clock yet, but it depends on how long you stay in Zhengfa, Mr. Gusto. All those years? It was 3 years exactly. 3 years? Hold on. 18 years back. 10 years. You did it? The statute hasn't expired at all. Wait, did you get him? What is he doing? He's just been stringing us all along this time. This whole time, really? Why is he laughing? Yeah, why is he laughing? I hate to break it to you. It persists, but IS-7 went down at the end of December. It's April now, which means, strictly speaking, it's been 18 years and 4 months since Frost's murder. He read the board well when he made his confession. No way, really? April? December 24th. And it's April now, that's why it's like it's been 4 months. Okay, fine. Alright. There must be something I can do again. I knew it. Wait, if the law can't bring Mr. Gusto to justice then. Jules, what are you thinking?
Objection!
There's still a way we can nail him? What? There is. Alrighty, Mouse Sereno, pep talk. I think you need to think back over everything we know about the case. Gusto overlooked one critical thing that you yourself lead to believe wrongly about, which is he wasn't there for Samson's last trial, remember? But I can tell he doesn't seem to know what the final verdict that came down that day is, which means there's still one way left for us. Crack open your statute for dummies? Take another look. What? The statute is suspended from the time any accomplice indictment to the end of their trial. What does that mean? What does that mean? Suspended? From the time any accomplice indictment to the end of their trial. So, when did the trials end? Because Samson was the accomplice, right? So, convicted as an accomplice based on his confession. So he is. So we done that probably. 20 years ago, they already did a number of Samson and frame him like he's a he's like a pretty picture. If we make a good use of that verdict now, we can make Gusto pay in full for what he's done. Are you? Those who would overturn the God of Judgment must be willing to pay for the price they failed. Samson's my client, Mouse. I can't bring myself to use Sophie's pain as a weapon in this fight. So whether we play our last card or not, it's gonna be up to you. We have to do it though. Should I raise objection? Of course. Yeah, raise. Get him out there. My father and Mr. Won Karma. One sought to reveal the truth, one other hide it. And which path I choose to follow? The one seek to reveal the truth. Oh, your dad? You're gonna follow your dad. Nice.
Objection!
How can she still help him? I don't get it. Do you mean to suggest that you have ground upon wish to call for his arrest? Accomplice? Okay, it's either this or this, but I feel like it's this one because accomplice.
Take that!
You would like us to refer to? Shit. Wait. Which page? A page again? Suspect data. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Suspect. As you can see, Samson Tegura was convicted as an accomplice, and it took around 1 year from his indictment for the verdict to be reached. Yes, that seems to be the case. And book gave us details certain conditions pertaining the statute of limitation for the murder. One of them, as I mentioned, the statute is suspended if the suspect flees the country, and another states that the statute is suspended from the time of any accomplice indictment to the end of their trial. What? Oh, he didn't know. Because he just left. Tangura was convicted as an accomplice. Yep, guess you were in Zunfa when the verdict came down. It makes sense. Not as the main perpetrator. Which is clearly news to you and not a good news either, am I right? Oh, we know it. He was innocent. It's what we have been trying to prove all along. In a pleasing twist of fate, his wrongful conviction will be the very thing that sets him free. Wow, actually. Damn. If you spend 3 years in Zhengfa and your accomplice, Samson Tangura, was on trial for 1 year, it means that you can still be charged with Mr. Frost's murder up to 19 years after the fact. In other words, the statute of limitation hasn't expired at all. Unbelievably, we may have no choice but to instigate a full inquiry. How could this? You weren't supposed to be able to. Oh, 18 years. That's a long time to let somebody else suffer for your crimes. It's time to pay up, Piper. Gusto, and not a moment too soon. But I'm finally the greatest. Oh, finally I'm the greatest. It doesn't matter. I give up everything for this. Everything. Even my son. Even my son. You don't even care about him. But you still call him your son. More's the pity that you can't run from the law forever. Because the bills come due at last. What's that? Oh, okay. All right, interesting ending. I'm so sorry I caused you all so much trouble, but thank you for bringing Gusto to justice at last. Yeah. You think maybe you might want me to represent you? I'm not some nervous newbie anymore, and there's no way I'm letting you take the rap for everything. Oh, I'd be honored. Thank you, Mr. Fender. Oh, at last, a woman that is actually not sus. Oh, I was like, no, another sus woman, really? Hello? Ma'am, sorry, but you have to come with me now, of course. Oh. Judge Gavler, why did you lie to us? Lie? What are you talking about? You implied that there was no case for a retrial, but as we've proven, that wasn't true. Surely anyone truly committed to seeing justice done would have called one as soon as the body was found. I am under no obligation to answer such question. No doubt you'll be called appear before the committee in due course. Yeah, I must be on my way. What the heck? After you caught the real killer and everything. She's a hater, yeah. She's a pro hater, actually. Oh my god. Regardless of how you may have played out, I would never regret what we accomplished here today. Hey, Mr. Ashworth, yes? Why do you stick your nose in this case anyway? You weren't even on the job. My job is to bring the truth to light, Mr. Wiener. Not only as a prosecutor, but as a person. I don't get it. I wouldn't expect you to understand, not as long as you believe that closing a case makes you a winner. That's going way over my head. I'm going home. I'm going home! Lol. What was that all about? He was crying. Mousley recently, yes? I just want to say, oh, Greggy Pegley would have been very proud of you today. Oh, look at me tearing up. Thanks for helping poor Sammy Pooper. Of course. Looks like you clear everything up, huh, Edgy? So, what happened exactly? I was kinda busy sketching. Where did Judy and Verity go? Larry's sketch did come true for us on more than one occasion. Not that I'm about to tell him that. Calm down, Larry. I wasn't glaring at you. He's just like a pop. He was a terrible liar too. He was? Listen, I'm gonna head out. Need to fill Samson in on what went down today. You wanna come with? Yes, of course. There's still more? I thought we were gonna end there. Lol. He's a sweetheart if you will love him. Even while locked up, he can't help but make all sorts of cookies and cakes for everyone. Aww. He's here. Oh, he did age normally. Oh, we're here to tell you the truth. What happened? Judy did all that for me. Yeah, crazy kid. rack her brain 18 years until she did finally figure out how to set you free. Oh. I never did anything to deserve such devotion. Come now, Mr. Tangara. I think we all know that's not true. The bond between you two has held strong for all these years after all. You think so? I better show him. The bond? The bond. Oh, chocolates probably.
Take that!
Oh, Judy made them, didn't she? She did. Miss Brown continued making them just as you taught her, even after that fateful day. So that there would always be some waiting for you when you finally come home. Oh, Judy. You know, Detective, something about you reminds me of Detective Bat. Really? Oh, shit. Gumshoe? Aw. It seems fate likes to bring people of sorts together, huh? You hang there, Simon, just a little longer. I should be able to get you out soon. I'm sorry it's taken so long. Nobody should have waited 18 years to get justice. Thank you. Aww. I guess it's my turn to wait for Judy to come home now. I'd better make sure there's something delicious on the table for her when she finally walks through that door. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, Eddie. Leave it to me, big guy. Oh, this is a nice case. Second game. The first case is alright. It's like a warm-up. The second case is funny, makes sense, and this one is actually like good as well. Kind of makes sense too. Nice. "18 years like Ichiban." Wait! Oh my god, I feel so bad. For real. You know how Samson was wrongfully convicted? We have to pretend he wasn't in order to nail Gusto. But to use his false conviction against him, even to save him, he's a lawyer, I couldn't bring myself to do it. Ah, so that's why he was like, you have to do it, Ashworth. He can't do it. And now Gusto behind the bars, I can finally start to get that wrongful conviction overturned. I'm sure you will. Legal contradiction. The law is far from perfect. The potential for growth and change in people and the law, huh? So yeah, I guess this game is about Ashworth changing and growth. Are you going to keep fighting crime as a prosecutor or help people as an attorney? Something tells me you have got big decision ahead of you. Only you can answer. I know. I think he can still be prosecutor though, no? Just saying. He can still be prosecutor to help people. But, you don't have to be defense attorney to be the nice guy. But I don't know. Thanks again for today. I mean it. Does he's kind of in a hurry to get out of here to you? He did. He want to cry, bro. Maybe? He gave me the chance to reckon with my father's final case. Aww. When I was a boy, all I ever dreamed of was becoming an attorney like my father. But then during my time with Mr. Von Kammer, I learned the way of prosecutor instead. Eventually, with the help of some good friends, I found my own voice and a new way to live. I wonder who's that good friend is. But now my career as a prosecutor is at risk of being taken away from me. It may be time to take another long, hard look at how I want to live my life, whether I like it or not. Oh. Oh, what happened? Ashworth of and Co. and Law Office? Hey, Gregory? Sorry for reporting in so late. It may have taken 18 years, but we are finally in position to prove Samson's innocence. All thanks to your boy Mouse. I couldn't have done it without him. You should have seen him. The way he fought for the truth gives me chills. It was like I was watching you. Oh my god, this is the picture! Oh shit! Yeah, I know. I'm not half the attorney you were, but those guiding principles you tried to instill in me. Wait, they have the same face with the eyebrow. What the fuck? Become lobby YouTuber, don't do it, yeah? Oh. Wait, they have the same face. Shit. I mean, like, expression. I like to think I'm embodying them. Now as I carry on your legacy. Oh. Here's hoping. Oh my god, look at that! Your boy will be joining me in that soon. Oh shit. I'm actually tearing up a bit. Oh my god, no way. Oh. Am I going to fight crime as a prosecutor or help people as an attorney? Oh, it's so nice. What's the answer? Which path should I choose? Only you can answer that. But yeah. Oh. The end? Okay. Oh. Save? Yes. Actually, kind of long, but not that long. For episode 3. Because it's like 18 years ago and then back and forth. I think I used like 3 parts to finish that. Nice. Turnabout the Forsaken. Oh my god, the last episode is gonna be that guy. Oof. Alright. Gallery? Oh, spoilers? Oh, nah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining tonight's stream. I'm so glad I could finish episode 3. Case is not that bad. Again, I think second game is actually better than first, in my opinion. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play. Because I might have to rest my throat, my voice. And there's nothing going on with Wearing Speed. It's gonna be a dead month, even though it's a Chinese New Year. I'm actually very disappointed. A Chinese New Year for a Chinese game, nothing to do. Actually insane. I was gonna let me know, yeah. Maybe I'm gonna play other game. I'll see. There's some game in my gallery, so yeah. I mean, oyasumimasen, have a nice dream, have a sweet dream. Kiss you goodbye, kiss you goodnight, bye bye. Wink wink. Oyasumi. Bye 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 bye. Chinese New Year? No Chinese events? Seriously? Oh. Thank you. Stay good night, bye bye.